Hey guys, how are you doing? We are live back with a RC talk on Thursday night, and I just sent the invitation. Good, my audio is muted on the other video, the live stream, my preview window, because I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna feedback. So we are back, and today we're going to talk about the last couple weeks. There's been some new RCs, and I want you guys to fill me in. I was away on the road, so I missed some stuff. I did see some stuff on Instagram pass by. I know Traxxas is coming out with a new thing. Axial's coming out with something else, but I don't think it's out yet. Arrma had a brushed version. So I want to look at those and pop up the website and show some people or put some links up and things like that for people and get your input on what you think, if it's a good move or whatever. So Brando's Hobbies, yes, it's almost. And there's General Hobbies also with us. So let me pop out the chat so I can bring it in the window in front of me, so I'm not looking sideways when I'm looking at you guys. And we should get some people that actually comes in here pretty soon. Hey, Particle Man, how you doing? Okay, invite, copy URL. If any of you guys want to jump in, here's the link to jump in. You can also jump in with just telephone. So I put that up the other day. One tap mobile. You can do that on mobile phone or on a US. There's some numbers, local numbers you can actually dial without getting long distance. So let's copy and paste that, see what it looks like. I pasted the other day and it didn't look too good. So here's the phone numbers. So if you're in New York or San Jose area, just dial that phone, enter the meeting ID number, and you can actually join in live with your phone. So like that, if you don't want to use your bandwidth and be live on the video, the only thing your people are going to see is is your voice. So that's kind of cool. So we have General Hobbies with us and Brando's Hobbies. You guys own? Do you guys own a store? That's what I'd like to know. Or you're just hobbyist like I am. Scoundrel? Who are you talking to, scoundrel? I am no scoundrel. I'm Canadian, eh? Eh? Okay. So let's go to Traxxas. Here's Scottzilla is just joining us. Once he set up his mic, we'll be all good. And did have a hobby store that was with us the other day. No, it was on Facebook. I actually saw that. And a couple release dates that they published, and also the Canadian price for the truck, for the TRX 4 6x6. They should have called it a TRX 6. They really should have. You saw the Arrma video? The new Arrma vehicle is a TRX 4 6x6. So here it is. So this is the new Mercedes-Benz G63 from Traxxas. So it's got total axle, very nice body. It will come in black and it comes in silver. The silver will be released a little earlier, but it's a pretty nice truck. I wonder if we can get the pictures a little bit bigger. Hey Shan, I did send you an invite. Are you friggin' kidding me? I click on the picture to get a bigger picture and it shows me a smaller one. So it does come in black and silver. So there's a silver one. So that's kind of cool. We have some tire rub here because those are friggin' big tires. Those are actually 2.2 tires that they put on there. So they are kind of big. Of course, people are going to say that this thing's a beast. Well, with 2.2 tires, I'm pretty sure it is. And people, when they start doing competition and all that, it's going to be kind of tricky on putting a class for these guys, especially on the width and the length of them. It's going to be tricky on the trail. But it looks like they did a lot of nice things on the body. They're probably going to have a nice leg kit and all that. I wish we would have did something else instead of body post. I really do. Oh, looks nice with the lights. And looks like they actually made a new frame instead of going with a extension frame. I don't see a notch. This piece is kind of wide. It seems like it's a piece that would marry both of them, both frames together, but I don't think so. I think it's a brand new frame. Man, that attack angle, that bumper really sticks out a lot. Mind you, with 2.2s and the way the height is, it's going to be really a killer on the trails. Hey, Scott, what do you think? You going to get one?
No.
No?
I don't even know enough about those to know if that's a different frame or not.
Okay, cool. It's a nice body, that's for sure. They released a body and some hobby shop received it, and I think my local hobby shop did also. And some people were saying that the body looks so nice that people are gonna they're gonna be worried of scratching it on the trails. I don't think they're going to be worried on scratching it on the trail. I think just some people are just going to launch it, just have fun with it. Coolio.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see the rest of my screen.
Oh, when I go full screen, it kind of does something wonky on your screen?
It goes full screen on my side, so I can't do a little split screen that I set up.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I don't have split screen. I just kind of layer my windows.
Yes.
So I couldn't see the chat after I got in.
Hey, Earl, how are you doing? If any of you guys want an invite, you can send me an email at Thetankrc at Gmail, Thetankrc@gmail.com, and I can put you on the email list, or just for tonight, I can actually just send you a quick email. Need all-wheel steering. Yeah, could be done. If you just buy more front axles with the knuckles, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, but yeah, it can be done. It's going to beast to turn around anyways. General Hobbies says they want $999 for it. Hey, Shen, how you doing?
Oh, good. Thanks, all good. How are you? Just
Doing
What's
good?
going on?
setting up this camera here before.
My truck is looking good.
Did you do much work on it today?
Today I did a lot of painting, yes.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of painting done. I got the interior dash painted. So this is the interior dash. This is the color I actually chose for the interior dash, a nice red.
Yeah, it's like a burgundy red or something, isn't it?
Yeah, burgundy red for the dash.
That's nice, actually.
Yep.
But it gives it like an old leather look.
Yeah. So it's going to be kind of interesting, especially when you put the big thing underneath the dash. So it's interesting. But I will not show the body right now. I'll leave that till I'm probably going to work on it more this weekend. But I was not planning on working on my RC tonight or today, because I was supposed to do a planter, a garden planter in the rear. But when I drove my son to school, got to the stop sign, hit the gas, my car decided to stop. So, and it did not want to turn back on. So my car.
That was convenient considering the yard work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. God really didn't want me to do any yard work today or outside. So I guess.
That's your story and you're sticking to it, huh?
Yes. And looks like it might be the timing change that actually skipped a notch for some odd reason.
What brand of car is it?
It's a Chevrolet Orlando. Chevy
What?
Orlando. Chevy Orlando.
Chevy, okay.
Chevrolet.
Yeah, I have a Honda CRX, and
okay.
It says at so many miles you need to replace that timing belt. So it was coming close to that time, so I bought the timing belt, and then I got a call to go out of town on a business trip, and guess what happened on my way home? Timing belt bent all of my intake valves. I had to tow it home.
Wow.
No bueno.
So hopefully by tomorrow they'll be able to fix it, and it won't cost me too much. I don't know.
Good luck. I hope you have the same problem I had.
How much did it end up costing you?
Well, they told me all the intake valves probably were bent. I said, we'll go ahead and put the timing chain on anyway, and we'll see what happens. So they charged me for putting the timing belt on. Of course, I had no compression because I had bent valves. So then I had to rent a U-Haul and a trailer. And fortunately, the Pep Boys or AutoZone or whatever it was that did it was on a hill. So I was able to roll the car down the hill, jump into the car, and drive it up onto the trailer.
Wow.
I don't remember how much it was, but I brought it home, and I did it myself once I got home, but I had to go to the machine shop and have everything done. It took a while.
Wow.
This is actually kind of nice.
Yes, it is kind of nice. How are you doing?
How are you? This is Jim Ryan. I haven't turned my camera on before. I've only been in the chat.
Cool.
So, hello.
Hello. And your YouTube channel is what?
The Jim Ryan, aka Pigeon Kicker.
Okay. Cool.
I've got the handmade tank, the 1/6 scale tank.
Ah, yes. I remember.
Right on.
Three
Right
months,
on with that
right?
thing.
Or was
We've got some. We had some problems with the steering because we had gotten 2 of the speed controllers for a crawler for the forward reverse on the tracks.
Yeah.
And we found out that we actually needed that brake instead of going straight to reverse. So I had to buy 2 new speed controllers, or for some reason it wouldn't work. It was a censored motor and all that for the low end torque. So I had to buy a whole new set and pretty much put the motors in something else. It was all right. It was a learning experience, an expensive one.
Yeah, yes.
Those 750 motors aren't cheap.
Everything's working now?
Yeah, it's moving right along. We're trying to get the elevation on the turret. There's having a problem with the turret. Will, like, if when you turn the body, you know, like on the older stuff, it'll kind of rock back and forth a little bit, you know what I mean? And so when you jerk it, it's not grabbing, you know, it needs some fine tuning. But I think over the winter we should be able to get it going pretty well. Shouldn't be bad. We yesterday we went out. We took 2 Traxxas, a Red Cat Blackout, and an Axial SCX10, and came back with one of them working.
Which one was still working?
With one of them working. Strip gears.
Which one was still working?
Actually, the Axial was. That's been the survivor the last 3 times. The only one that's come back working. It's a good truck.
Yeah, it is. What broke on the Traxxas? Just curious.
On the T-Max, it was the spur gear stripped out.
Okay.
On the X-Max, he nailed a pipe sticking up out of the ground, and it tore the left front wheel off. And what else? And the bar on the back, the wheelie bar.
Cool.
It snapped the end on the wheelie bar, tore it off the rear end. So it's a 2-wheel drive version.
Cool.
So it's got that piece of wheelie bar, and so we got it going again today. The only one we didn't get fixed was the blackout. That's my baby.
Oh yeah.
Like that one.
You didn't get it fixed because you didn't get the parts, or what?
Well, it's a bit much. It's a lot. I snapped the chassis, bent the center drive, stripped out the rear diff, the spur gear, the gears, and the pinion gear in the rear end differential. Stripped a couple gears. It was a hard hit. I had it on 3S. Yeah. But it was moving. Got it on camera. It'll be on YouTube soon.
Cool.
Spectacular crash. So anyway, nice to meet you guys. Just like as an intro, I guess I've never been able to tell you about myself or whatever. A little over 6 years, 8 months in Army service, 87 to 93 Persian Gulf. I got 2 honorables. Came back, had a blast for a couple years, then went to work, and now I'm here. Lost vision in my right eye about 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got hit in the head with a brick. Somebody wanted my truck. So I'm blind in the right eye. Right shoulder got screwed up in the Army, and I just had 2 surgeries on my right leg for the femur and the right knee replacement. So all done with surgeries for a while. I hope. I hope. Been getting out. It's fun. It's fun to get out and break stuff.
Yeah, surgery's not fun, especially when you live in the U.S. because you're not like us here in Canada. We have medical plans.
Yeah, well, I actually have. I don't want to brag or nothing, but I've got some pretty awesome lifetime insurance through the VA.
Oh, cool.
And that the Medicaid, Medicare, dual complete plan, and all that. So I'm set with insurance. I don't ever have to worry about that for my injuries. That's taken care of pretty much.
Yeah. Good.
It's a blessing, man. I'll tell you. Woo. I couldn't imagine. I mean, just the operation, just the last operation on to replace the femur with that titanium rod thing or whatever was $25,600. That was just for the operating room bill.
Okay.
I mean, holy cow! Not counting physical therapy and all that. 8 months.
Really?
Yeah, 8 months since January. Since the beginning of January.
Okay.
I had the knee surgery. Yeah, I had knee surgery done in January, and then beginning of April is when, interesting enough, playing with remote control trucks, broke the femur in the right leg. Stooping down to pick up the truck, and spent another 4 months on the couch. I'm just getting back up now. It's Godzilla.
Yeah.
Hey, nice truck that you won, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. How's that
I
thing
like it
for
too.
you? Has it been all right for you?
Yeah, I just haven't had much chance to run it, only due to the heat.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a window popped up on front. I was looking for the comment picker from YouTube to pick a winner from last week's. I'm doing giveaway this week, so CCXRC gave $5 on a super chat. Thank you very much, and Kevin Gibbs also. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate the support.
Right on. I'll give you a little bit there, Tank. I like listening to you guys. You guys rock.
Thanks. We try. We just have fun. We talk to each other, and we try to helping each other.
I've learned a lot just by hanging out, dude. Just seriously, just by hanging out, and listening to you guys chat while I'm working on them. You know, it's kind of relaxing in a way.
Cool.
You know, it really is. But anyway, that's enough about me. How about you guys? How long you been RCing? Looks like all of you got like racks of stuff behind you. Like all these coffee cans are full of Traxxas parts, Red Cat parts, Tamiya parts, broken parts, fixable parts, just all kinds of parts. Yep, parts, lots of parts. You never know it, but
yeah, I got a whole bunch of bins there. See, I kind of got some square bins on the shelf, and it's a little bit more organized that way, other than round bins. And you put a label in front, you can see a little bit better. So, but yay, your way works. It's a cheap way also, because you got those cans at home, so why not read?
The only problem is the marker on the front to write on them. It rubs off on your fingers all the time. That sucks.
Yeah. You got to put a paper label and then write on the label.
Yeah, I got to get some spray adhesive. You just put a piece of like clear papers, you know, stick it to the front.
Cool.
Just write on what's in there. But I don't know. I need a bigger house.
So how many RCs you up to now?
Oh God, 3 boats, tank, helicopter, quad. I did have a RC trainer plane till not too long ago, a couple days ago. The video will be coming out on that one too.
Okay.
And then 2 Traxxas, 2 Tamiyas, Red Cat, probably about 15 or 16. We got some old Radio Shack RCs.
Yeah.
There's an old, it was like it's an old Radio Shack. It took 4 C cells and a 9-volt in the car.
Okay.
It was brand new in the box. We got it at a garage sale for $5.
Tony from CCXRC says if you put duct tape on the can and then use a marker on the tape, that works also.
Yeah, okay. Duct tape, or what about that packing tape, that brown packing tape?
The brown packing tape might work with the marker. You'd have to test it. It should work.
Yeah. When I was sticking to the plastic, though, that's the problem. It rubs off. And
yeah, it might rub off the plastic of the packing tape.
Yeah. Huh.
Jam RC. Sorry?
Is there a way to get, I know on this Zoom thing it says live on YouTube and all that on the side. Is there a way to get the chat to come up on the side? Or is that, would I have to do that through the internet window?
You got to do that through the internet window. So right now, you have 2 monitors on your computer?
Yeah.
How is it set up? Okay. What I do is on my main monitor, I do have the Zoom window open, and beside it, I popped out the chat and I brought that.
Oh, in the little pop out window.
Yeah, you can actually on when you see the chat, you can actually hit pop out, and then you can just bring it beside the video.
And then close the other YouTube window so it doesn't reverberate.
That is correct.
Okay, got it. Let me try that real quick. See what happens.
Or you can just mute it. It doesn't matter.
True. Yeah, because it takes the desktop sound.
Yeah.
How's your stickers coming along, Steve? You many done today?
Oh, you're putting lights in. Sweet. What do you got on there? 1, 2. Did you make that harness yourself on that?
Who's that?
On that black truck?
Oh, on this one?
Yeah. Oh, look at that thing. That thing's a war horse.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just programming a new ESC in it at the minute.
Okay.
Which one did you pick up?
Just the Hobby Wing 1080.
What one?
The Hobby Wing 1080.
Oh,
Hobby
Yeah.
Wing 10 Yeti.
1080. Yep, I got
No,
it.
1080. 180.
Oh,
Yeah.
1080. Hobby
Yeah.
Wing 1080.
Listen
Yeah.
up. So you shower.
Oh, you got Dr.
probably have
Sasquatch coming on.
a bar, so you let
All
her.
right, pop out.
Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still
Okay.
using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man.
What is that?
That's James. He's got a pop-up that popped up. I just muted you till you get that done. There you go. It's all good now? Okay. You're good to talk now.
All right, how's that?
It's okay.
All right. Hey, that's a nice, slick little trick, man. I like that.
Cool.
Yeah, see this is the program card that the 1080 come with. They automatically come with all the program cards. There's so many settings on it.
Yeah, it looks
They're all different settings. I think it's one of the best.
There's one I have. God, I forget what brand it was. I don't know if I'm hesitant to say it was the Sidewinder 3, but it had like 9 or 10 or 12 different settings, and trying to program that thing with the radio. Whew.
Yeah.
I have this in a lot of my rigs. I can program, and it's really simple.
Does that come with the controller?
No, it's an ESC.
Yeah, I know, but does it come with it when you bought the kit?
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
Yeah, but I put this ESC in most of my rigs. It's so smooth for crawling.
Yeah. Like what I was talking about earlier with the tank situation, going straight from forward to reverse without brake.
Yeah.
You can set that on that and just set that one. Gotcha.
Yeah. You can set this to just have forward, back, forward, brake, reverse, or
Yeah.
forward, reverse.
Forward and brake. Yeah, forward brake for the racing.
Yeah.
Right on.
I was trying to find out my stickers that I made, but I can't find them. Last minute thinking. Not good.
Kevin Gibbs said use freezer kit as well.
Hey,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The
is it what
General Hobbo Steve wants to know what you're working on.
Huh?
General Hobbies wants to know what you're working on.
Putting these decals on this thing still.
It's the third day.
Yeah, look how much stuff's involved in it. You got the wing on,
Awesome.
the second wing on. I got the headlights, that recess in there.
Almost looks like a Batmobile.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Got a lot of the stickers on.
Yeah. Yep.
To stick your stickers, do you wet your body with a spray can first and then take the water out?
Do you want me to be here for 3 days or 3 weeks?
Because that's what some people sometimes do. I don't do it that way. I just stick it on. I take my time and I put it on directly on without water.
Yeah.
Bucket stickers. I should probably try the water thing. I don't put a lot of stickers, but I like to use some.
Yeah. Kevin Gibbs says he got the programmer for his Mamba Max, the trail programmer. Cool.
Anyone ever heard of Exceed RC? Like way back?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's one I found on Craigslist. It's the Extreme. I picked it up for $25. 2-speed. It's got the what is it? The VX18.
Okay. A lot of those Exceed RC and Red Cat, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah, that was my next question, sir.
They're They're
because
based out
everything
of
else.
Canada as well, aren't they?
Well, it was like every time I searched for parts for it, or just trying to research, because it sat in the lady's basement for 10 years. Her son never played with it, and then so here it is in 8-10 years, something like that. But it's in good shape, man. It's in decent. It's complete. It's clean.
Cool.
25 bucks came with a gallon of bad nitro fuel.
Yeah. But for 25 bucks, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, it goes bad after 4 or 5 years or something like that. But yeah, I got rid of that. It wasn't running right, and moved everything up, started right up. It's I'm gonna order the piston and sleeve kit for it and bearings.
Okay.
Just get it back in shape. It's a nice truck. Come on.
So I'm debating on showing you the truck or not showing you the truck. I want to show you the truck, but I also want to do an unveiling. But what I can do is show you the truck because I want to show you the truck. It's complicated. Life is complicated. Hey? Which truck? The semi truck I've been working on all week.
Oh, okay, right on. Okay.
So
I know you were working on that camper thing or whatever it was for a little bit, right?
Well, it's the semi truck, the Mercedes semi. So Kevin Gibbs knows which color I chose for it. And it's pretty simple. It's going to be white. I left it the body of the color, but I did do all the black accents for it. So it's going to be white, but I will be putting like a vinyl finish on it with some graphics, the Thetankrc, and some colors, YouTube, and a whole bunch of different stuff. But it's going to be like a vinyl wrap around on it. So it should be kind of neat.
Right now, it reminds me of Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true, eh? And this was kind of long to paint and to. This is the front grille. With all the little lines. This was long to actually tape and.
Yeah, a lot of little detail in those tiny holes.
Oh yeah, so that's going to be cool, and my interior is going to be like a red burgundy interior. So it's I like it. It's going to be neat, and this is how far I've went today. I've installed the mirrors. The mirrors on this thing it looks so nice, and plus they actually work. They actually very shiny and actually worked when I was showing some the other night.
The general hobby said it looks like a stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But it probably won't look like that once I got the stickers on it.
Yeah.
Darn, I got some glue on the windshield. I'll just say it's bugs. It's a bug splatter or something. But yeah, it's there's a lot of screws, a lot of different things to do. Very time consuming to actually tape this and make the lines so small of tape. And now I did my seats. My seats are burgundy also, but I will have a black line into the seat. So that's going to be kind of nice. But I got to give another coat tomorrow morning on the seats of the burgundy. So it should be interesting.
Is that a Tamiya burgundy you used, Tank, or was it?
No, it's actually for the auto part store I have here. They have car colors, and it's actually Toyota burgundy.
Oh, cool.
It's a car color from Toyota.
Yeah.
And it's basically the same thing I painted my RC four-wheel drive Toyota truck.
Yeah, I agree, Particle Man. It does look like I have a spaghetti of wires here.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I should call it, a Stormtrooper, and put some Star Wars thing on it.
Yeah.
After some decals,
Yeah.
especially from the side angle, it looks like a helmet.
Oh, once the wheel is on it, and there's still a lot of different little parts to put. But I still have lots of screws and still got lots of plastic that are not even out of the, for the body. I still have all these that I haven't put. I still have this. Like there's a whole bunch of other ones. Plus a lot of black parts. I got 3 trees of black parts that are still not put. There's a lot of friggin' pieces in this truck. Dude, I went to start a Star Wars Galaxy Edge last week. Oh, yeah.
I saw the first Star Wars movie at the theater. Never saw another one.
I haven't watched a single Star Wars movie.
Either by.
I know. They're fun.
My kid loves them. Like he loves the originals. I still haven't watched any of them.
First one was good. Watched any of the rest of them. I didn't want to ruin it. Had a good memory from the first one.
Jammin RC is asking, Tank, when are you going to pull out that 6x6 orange beast? This one.
Look at that.
It's actually coming out in 2 days. We're doing a urban crawl, which means we're going to go downtown, and this urban crawl is actually going to be at night. And this truck has underglow on it. It's orange underglow, and it's got headlights. So I'm going to use that and also bring a drifter and try to do some drifter during the urban crawl. So that's a guy I'm actually bringing to crawl with and have fun downtown Ottawa.
You gonna clean those tires first?
They'll clean themselves as they
Self-clean.
roll.
I like those.
Steve O'Day, you think you're going to be finished today, your car?
Pretty damn close. I have there was 4 little pieces that go on the front that were like 2 of them are like a 1/2 inch and an inch, just to put like I don't know, they look like blinkers on it. So I had them painted, but I left it on top of the trash can because that was where the garage door was. Well, it was trash day, and somebody threw them out on me. So I'm gonna be missing those little things.
I'm sorry about that for butting in. Hey Tank, is
Yep.
it okay if I saw in the settings for this Zoom on the video portion that it will highlight your stream if you talk? Is mine popping up or is it just you?
Yes, there is a yellow halo going around your window when you're talking. Yes.
Okay, but it's not popping up my video, right?
No, because I decide which layout we're using, and right now it's not. But
Okay.
let's do a test. Can Steve-O talk?
Yes, sir.
Name's Jim.
One guy at a time, please.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, James, go ahead.
hello. How are you?
Yeah, it did switch.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
And when I'm at this view, which is the what do you call all those windows in the cube there again? We talked about it the other day.
The Brady Bunch view.
Yeah, Brady Bunch view. It's just a
That's fun.
yeah. General Hobbies is saying, is it the same urban crawl that Crazy Joe and Aaron and all those guys do every year? No, it is not. That urban crawl is actually the Calgary urban crawl. They do that in Calgary, downtown Calgary. It's actually me hosting the Thetankrc. I'm the one that posted it on my Facebook, and I'm the one inviting everybody to come down. For the simple reason, there's not a lot of people that are in Ottawa that want to take the lead and do this. So I take the lead on a lot of stuff for the crawling stuff. So when people say, when's the next one? When's the next one? Well, do one. And then nobody wants to do one. So I have to do one, set the date, and do the advertising for it and get it done. But so it's a lot of fun. We have fun on those. Not as many people as Calgary though, but we still have fun. Most we had, I think, was like must have been close to 20 people.
Yeah, it's crazy how many RC channels are actually in Canada. So,
Kevin Gibbs, you ain't going. What was that?
I say welcome in, Tony.
Yeah, Tony, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Kevin Gibbs says, you ain't going downtown at night where I live. Ha ha.
Yeah, New York used to be like that, but now New York so yuppie you can't even. All the good neighborhoods in New York are gone. Like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like all the punk rock neighborhoods and all, like the Lower East Side and everything, it's all gone. It's all yuppie apartments. Like, you know.
Yeah, Crawler Ted used to do.
Crawler Ted. Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Tank.
Yeah, Crawler Ted used to do a lot of urban crawl videos and all that. And all them guys over there at the end, there was a lot of people coming with rigs, with trucks and very long trailers, and it was pretty cool to see them go. And they usually ended up at the skate park, and they were doing a big skate park bash. That was fun. Need a link. Okay, let me put a link up there. I did have it, but it's probably gone by now.
All the way at the top. You have to make sure you set your chat to top chat, and not common or popular chat. It's the only way I could find it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they used to stop at the bridge and try to clear that bridge when they jump. Yeah.
What?
Crawler Ted and all that in Calgary.
Sorry.
They tried jumping and they were going over a bridge, try to clear the bridge. It was pretty funny.
Huh.
There was always this guy trying to catch the RCs before they fell so they didn't break.
I remember those videos. That was over in like Europe or something. They were making them, wasn't it?
The one I'm talking about is Calgary.
Okay, but I saw something like that. There was, they were jumping from like one bowl.
Yeah.
Up on the bridge. Yep. I know what you're talking about. I got it. I'll be quiet.
General Hobby, yeah, that's like 6 years ago. I know that they were banned or they couldn't go anymore, and then they could go. They got permission. So it all depends on some of the cities or some of the places. You do have to be careful because you are stopping other people from playing.
Yeah, it's like here in Michigan, I go to the Ann Arbor Veterans Memorial Park. They got a kick-ass rollerblading and skate park there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard to get a time when there's no one there. You know, you've got people showing. I mean, you got to show up either early or you know, when they're eating. You know, or you just can't go.
Yeah, even with our like dirt trails, when I try and get there in the morning when they're all asleep still. So if I show up between 7 and 9, they're usually not there.
Yeah.
You got that volume cranking, Tony.
Yeah, too much volume, Tony. You're peaking in the red.
All right, turn it down. I can't see it.
Got some nice low end to it though. Nice full sound.
Well, look at the mic in front of his mouth, man. Thing's huge.
Yeah, he's almost swollen.
So where are you at in Michigan? I heard Ann Arbor. I'm originally from Fenton.
Fenton? Right on. I'm not by Fenton. I'm in Brighton. Grew up
Oh
in
yeah,
Harbor.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's a rehab in Brighton?
Brighton
I went to
Hospital.
rehab.
Yep. Brighton Hospital.
Never been to that one. Oh no, but you were in Fenton, right?
Yep. My brother lives out in. We lived in Heartland for a while off M59.
No shit.
Yep.
Because I was right south
M59
of
and M53 right now.
really.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was
Sterling.
23 and 59 when I grew up in Heartland. Just south of 59 on 23 is West Peterson.
Yeah.
It's like a little, by Camp Tamarack.
Yep.
Tamarack.
Good old Camp Tamarack. But yeah, that's wow.
We still go to Spicer's Orchard every time I go up there.
There you
I
go,
try and make
man.
it up there
That's
for
good-
the
that's a
fall.
good
Yeah.
thing. It's a good thing. It's not real expensive. It's good fun for pretty much anybody from 90, from 2 years old up.
I need to bring my crawlers up there and just tackle that dirt road there, that Clyde Road. That thing's got some massive potholes. That would be pretty
Clyde
cool
Road?
to crawl.
Mhm.
Hey, did you say Clyde Road?
Yeah, Clyde.
Yep. Yeah, there's a big hill with all the trees lining it where the plow is cut in over time, and it's like a sharp little steep hill right there along the
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah.
I remember that now. Bringing up good memories, man.
Yeah. Before we get going with other things, let me get.
I'm rebuilding my RAID on the computer, so I ain't got nothing else to do right now. Can't
Oh, yeah?
Well, on the ceiling, I an LED matrix that I'm making for the ceiling, and I'm programming it so it can make wave patterns and like an equalizer bounce and stuff like that with different colored lights up on the ceiling. There's 191 for each layer, and there's 4 layers of lights. So 800 little tiny friggin' LEDs I had to solder by hand. It sucked.
Hmm.
It's gonna be neat when it's done, but I didn't have no light in here. I had to do something. I'm not putting conduit and stuff in, so
Oh no.
no. This trailer isn't no. We already gave the title for the trailer to the church, so I already signed over when we move out. Say, here you go. It's paid for a month.
Last week I went to Boston, and on my way to Boston, I stopped at Paul Taylor's, and he does tow strap for crawlers. So road hog RC or tow ropes. So he gave me a bunch of tow ropes. They're about between a little over 12 inches. I would say close to 18 inches. This is 12 inches here. So yeah, one of them is about 17 inch. Some of them a little shorter. So we're looking at about 16 inch to 18 inch for the longest. And
One's dropping like that other thing he had for you.
yeah, the Taylor's balls. You didn't want to say that? Hey, Jam and RC, long time no see. Thanks for coming in.
Did I just really hear what I just heard?
No, yeah. Well, he gave me ropes and he gave me his balls.
And I heard something about inches. Did I fall into something I didn't need to be into right now?
We're talking about RC.
Well, we weren't talking about inches. We were just talking about the hanging.
Yeah, we're just up the length of the rope, not the length of Paul. It's the length of Paul's ropes.
Here we go. Get on halfway.
Ah,
Yeah, back down this
And
path.
so Tank has a giveaway. We'll get back on topic.
Yeah.
Yes. So let me do this real quick. Spotlight video. There we go. Now I'm spotlight. So I have green, I have blue, I have one black, one silver, and some yellows. So last week I said on RC Talk of last week, anybody that commented Paul Taylor Rocks on that video will have a chance to win 2 ropes and some of my channel stickers, the one I printed it with the printer and the shipping label. So I'll be sending those off with two ropes to 2 people. So let me.
You had me until you said they were coming with your stickers.
Those
Those things never send.
Don't want the stickers? Okay.
Oh, that's never mind.
So I put the YouTube random comment picker. I put my video and filter duplicate users. So, and I got the text, Paul Taylor Rocks. So it should be 6 of them, amount of winners. And then I can hit the start and see who gets the ticket. Or not the ticket, the ropes and Green Frog RC.
Oh yeah.
Like he needs them. He's probably got a million of them.
That's a sweet little. That's a sweet little picker there. I like that.
Yep. I'm just writing his name down.
Oh, right on, Green Frog.
So
Well, Green Frog
RC
definitely
gets
doesn't
it.
have the sticker yet, so that he may have the other part.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have the stickers, but yeah, the rope is a different subject. Okay, so pick another winner for the second winner. Green Frog, you're gonna have to send me an email at the Thetankrc@gmail and tell me which color you want: blue, green, black, yellow, and silver. So
Is he in the chat right now?
Hey,
Is Green Frog in the chat right now?
I don't
No.
see him. Okay, so
I'm gonna get him in the chat.
pick another winner for the second winner.
Tony, get him in the chat, brother.
You're gonna have to send me an email at the Thetankrc
Somebody just joined.
and tell me which color you want. Swampers RC. Let's see who's got that black, yellow audio on there. Hey,
Is Green Frog in the chat right now?
I don't see him. Check that. Okay, so
I'm gonna get him in the chat.
another winner for the second winner.
Tony, get him in the chat, brother.
You're gonna have to send me Hey, John Martin, you have the other video stream playing at the same time. You should mute that and only listen to the Zoom meeting screen because you were causing a loop. Well, I muted you right now. Oh yeah. Well, as soon as I turn you on, you're creating a loop.
There you go. Is that better?
John Martin?
Yes.
You have the No, you still have the other video playing.
Okay, I know what he did. He's got. Oh, never mind.
You've got the live video playing. Mute that live video. You can have it playing if you want. Or you're probably using your phone, but whatever you have that live stream, cut it off. Okay, I unmuted you and I'm not hearing myself, so that's pretty good.
Am I good now?
Yeah, it looks like it's good now.
All right. Let me. Okay.
Sounds good here too, man.
Yeah.
Actually.
Where did Tony go?
Tony blanked his camera and blanked his microphone. He's still there.
Oh, maybe trying to get a hold of him.
Yeah. Okay. So let me get back to my giveaway. The other name that came up is Swampers RC. So Swampers RC gets the other 2 ropes, and we'll be getting my.
Swampers in that there too. So
Oh,
congratulations,
Yeah.
Swamper.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's still there. So Swamper said, "Yay, I wanted one."
Yeah. So Swampers, since Kagan is not there, you get to choose 2 colors for the ropes. So I have 1 silver, 1 black, 2 green, and 3 yellows. Let me go to my video like that. Maybe, yeah, I'm still spotlighting. So silver, black, yellow, green, and blue. Since you're in the chat now, you can pick 2 colors, and I'll send those off once I get your address.
Tony's on road.
I hope nobody picks the red one or the black one you have. I have a red one from Paul. It definitely works. I like it.
Yeah, I have a red one too.
I thought it would go good with reverse.
Hey, fucking man by
Yeah, Tony's gone rogue. He's gone missing somewhere.
Hey, has Tony told you about his mic setup? His mic sounds fabulous coming through this Zoom or whatever setup he's using sounds really, really good.
Yeah, but that's because he's using a microphone and it's close to his mouth. You can pretty much buy those in a lot of different places. But if you're not using your phone or if you're using a PC, it's just a USB microphone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Swamper said black and yellow.
And it just
Black and yellow.
I think doesn't Steve-O have one of those weird?
Hey, Jamins.
Yeah, Steve-O's got one too.
Yep, yep.
Hey, Jamins. Jammin.
Yeah.
Hey, I can like.
Hey.
Is anyone else having a hard time to hear him?
Jamming, yes, a little bit, but it's not that bad.
Okay. I'll just turn it up.
Was that jamming?
I'm using a Bluetooth. Maybe that could be it. My speaker on my phone is terrible.
Okay.
So Swamper saying it. Thanks. Swamper said black and yellow. I'll email you after the video.
Sounds good. Black and yellow, yellow it is.
Yeah.
Good solid color.
Here's a black one. You want a long yellow or a shorter yellow? Too many questions. Oh,
Hey,
man,
we got
they're almost the same length, so I won't bother about it.
We've got some Traxxas people here, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. But anyway, I got a question about the 2-speed transmission on the T-Max.
Okay.
It was recommended that I do not get the reverse kit.
Who recommended that?
What the fuck was their name? It's there in Ann Arbor. Something Hobbies. But he's saying it's unless you upgrade it to the steel and aluminum and all the bearings and stuff, just don't even put reverse in there. You know, there's too many people just jamming on the throttle and then shifting it to reverse. You know, he's thinking of kids or something, but I mean, for $40 or $30 for all the pieces, you know, I think, you know, a 19-year-old should be able to shift it to reverse, all right.
I think you should watch some hybrid 3, 2, whatever the hell his numbers are. His videos, he's got one, and it has reverse on it.
Is it the plastic case?
I'm not positive. He's into them nitros and stuff like that, but are you talking about a gas or nitro one?
Yeah,
or
his is the nitro.
Yeah,
yours is electric? Yours is electric or yours is nitro?
I've got
Nitro.
both.
Electric automatically has reverse on it. Well, on the ESC, that is.
Yeah.
You don't need the reverse on the transmission.
That's what I was saying. Hybrid has the knowledge when it comes to the reverse and all that stuff because he has a T-Max.
Okay.
Hey, just
Tony,
never mind. Go ahead, Tank.
Tony, you missed that Swampers RC won the other 2 ropes.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, he's saying it right there. Hey, Tony, I won some tow ropes. Very cool.
Yeah.
I went to get a project. I'm thinking about moving over and working while we talk to my workbench. So I went to grab my infraction.
You got to fix it?
Well, the oval track has a test and tune coming up, test and tune on Saturday, and everybody wants to see the infraction doing the oval track again. So I have the high speed gear on. I need to bring it down, but I actually bought a 16 tooth, so it has 18 come stock and a 27 tooth. Well, even the 18, you guys know it overheats, right? So I was thinking about doing the 16 tooth to see if it wouldn't overheat.
Okay.
I haven't had any issues overheating with mine yet.
It's because you don't drive it like I do. I'm awesome. But I burned out my tires pretty quick too. But I do have some S7s now from the other people that make tires, or the ERP. And then I have a set of the D boots as well. So I should be good for tires. I'll probably put the D boots on for doing the oval again on dirt because they won't get wrecked at all.
Yeah.
So that's all stuff I have to switch out right now. Is switch out the tires, switch out the pinion, and then it'll be ready for Saturday.
Now, on the dirt oval, wouldn't knobby tires do better on the track though?
Totally. I don't have any knobby tires that'll fit it though.
Okay.
So, but with their technology for their AVC or whatever they call it, I don't remember which one calls it what. I think it's AVC technology, the Spectrum one. Straight as an arrow down the straightaways with slick tires on dirt. It's unbelievable.
What kind of gyros are you running?
What
kind of gyroscopes you got on for the steering?
Just the AVC that's built into the servo.
Oh, okay,
gotcha. Receiver.
Into the receiver, it's built in. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Spectrum has it built in on their receivers.
Okay, right on. Yeah, I bought a separate module for my Red Cat.
Yeah. So the one that's built in is unbelievable in that infraction for going high speed. So that's it. I'm hoping you'll notice I'm doing something I don't normally do, and I'm selling stuff
on
Facebook. So I've got a brand new Max D in the box I'm selling.
A what?
SMT10 Max D.
Okay.
They're not available anymore, and shocker, here it comes,
I know.
guys.
I'm looking to increase the collection.
Channel, but it's not coming back. So it's a unicorn at this point. So I'm selling that with some spare parts. I'm just trying to get my money back out of it. But I hear that they're coming out with a kit version of the SMT10. So that's just it's ruminating a little bit. You heard it here first on the Thetankrc.
What is it you want to show us, Scott?
This is a infraction with looks like 8-scale buggy tires on it.
True.
Yeah, and it rubs like crazy. Look at if you turn the tire.
Yeah, it probably doesn't it? I haven't watched the video. I just did a real quick search. So.
He put a whole bunch of different types of tires on to try and.
Tony, how long does it take for those tires to grip, like when it's turning before it starts to drift? Because it does drift a little bit. I mean, can you really slam on that throttle and bend a turn with those tires before?
Oh, drifts immediately. Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
If you peg it and turn, that thing is just going to slide. But the second you straighten back up, poof, straight as an arrow out of it. It recovers unbelievably.
It looked amazing.
But it actually, I don't know if you've noticed this, Steve-O, because you have one. One direction, it does much tighter donuts than the other.
Oh, yeah?
Well, are you always running dual batteries, or have you ran a big ass like 6-pack brick on just one side?
Look at that monster brick.
I do dual batteries.
Yeah, that's what I do too. Dual batteries on it.
But still, that should even the weight out. But it still turns better one way. I found.
That's strange.
If I want really tight donuts, it seems like if I turn right, which means that the wear pattern is usually like one side is worn more.
Counterclockwise or clockwise?
Clockwise. Maybe.
Man, I haven't driven it honestly that way in weeks. I have the speed gear on, so I don't know. I feel like it's to the right.
That's what I was saying, to the right, clockwise.
What side? Look at your differential gears, your pinion gear, and see what side your main gear is running to the drive wheel. And that wheel usually grabs more power before the gears turn over to hit the other side, depending on your fluid you got inside. You know, if you're running like 80,000 or 90,000, you know, but that one gear that's on the solid side will always grab a little bit, you know, turn before the other one. So that might be it. You're picking up your rear end a little bit.
Yeah, Brian Reynolds is in here. Brian Reynolds has got some great videos that he's been doing. You guys should go sub him.
Yeah.
But he's got some killer speed videos he's been doing with it. And he says, yes, it is to the right. And he says the Limitless does also. Does that change, though, when people flip the motor, I wonder?
Yeah, did you see his video?
Stiff?
Tony, did you see his video of the Limitless today? He put up. He actually done a run video on Limitless.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I saw that it popped up in my feed.
Yeah.
I've been busy today.
Thing's a beast, like, huh? Crazy.
Just a warning. I've got like 1 second of nitro left in the fuel line. I got to burn real quick.
You did.
Well, if you're going to make noise, mute your microphone. I'll mute it for you now. But next time, if you guys make noise, please mute your microphone. John Martin, that's why I muted your microphone a while ago. You were making noise.
Okay.
So just unmuted you now. So if ever you make a lot of noise with the drill or whatever, I will mute you, and I won't even
Not a problem.
Pardon me?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, 11 Charlie. Thanks for jumping in.
Hey,
All right, Tank. Thanks for that. I'll make sure I do that, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I always forget until I start making noise, and I remember.
Yeah, it's just politeness for other people, and also people in videos watching with headphones or whatever. So just be courteous. Okay, did anybody look at the Axial new video that they posted 8 hours ago about the new Kappa?
I haven't been online in 3 days.
Kappa, not Kappa.
Oh, they posted a new video?
Yeah.
On Instagram?
It probably is the same one as Instagram, but
Are they giving us any more of an idea what it is?
a little bit. You see the front end, you see the side view of it with the frame rails right there. So you can see that what kind of frame it's going to be. It looks like a crawler. It's weird, but there's kind of things missing. Here's a dry shaft. It looks like a short dry shaft. So this is interesting, the way they've went and done this. It's straight, yeah. Complete.
Yeah, it's very flat. Maybe it is. Is it going to be a rock bouncer? Maybe.
They're supposed. So that's what people say. You know what I'm thinking it is? It's a monster truck. Because monster trucks are like that, right, Tony?
It's a bit too flat for the monster truck, though.
What does the MT on a tire means?
No, that looks like a spider crawler.
Yeah, it does look like it, yeah.
You know, those little tiny things that look like the little, you know?
The one person in it?
Yeah, like the G1 and stuff.
Trail
Grappler. They're grappler tires. You can see
Yes.
that.
Trail grappler.
Yeah.
What's that, that on the very
They're
bottom?
not going to bring, like, they got rid of the AX, right? I wonder. No, they wouldn't do that again. Those links are straight.
Yeah, they are.
That's what's like crazy. Like the axle, the drive shaft seems straight right across. Like no.
Trying to stop it on the axle part.
I'm thinking it's that rock bouncer I saw Greg Sopa in.
Got geared hubs.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's ported, isn't it?
Yeah, it is portal axles.
Curry, right?
Yeah. It looked like Curry axles, yes. Because when you look at them, they're same size as the Curry. And I thought I saw a video and it looked like it was written Curry in the front.
Yeah, and they've got branding with them, licensing.
We'll know on the 12th.
So have you seen the picture? I used it as like a hidden blurred background on my picture tank. On one of the forums, somebody has a picture. I'm gonna see if I can't find it for you.
I haven't searched the web or looked a lot of stuff. That's why I said at the beginning of the video, I'm counting on you guys to fill me in what I missed in the last week and a half or two, because I barely touched the computer. Only at night when I was working on the truck.
Okay, can I share screen?
Yeah, go share screen. You should be able to.
I just got to make this full screen first, I guess. I can choose a separate screen, right?
Yes, you can. Go share screen, and then you can share the screen you want.
Let me just pull this in here.
And keep it family friendly, please. This is not after hours yet.
Yeah, no, it's just a picture of the real deal.
Okay. Hey, Bucks RC, how are you doing?
Where is it? Oh, share. Here it is.
Hey, Gigi Passel, how you doing? So here's the link if more people want to come in.
All right, so you seeing this truck on the side of a cliff here?
Yes.
So this is what was around Axial Fest this year. Something like this.
Like
Yeah,
it doesn't.
that looks like
It
a real
wasn't
one.
branded when I saw them driving around in it. In fact, I don't remember any plates at all. I thought it was see-through here.
Okay.
So I'm curious if it's going to be something like this.
Yeah, see,
It actually does look like it, yes.
Yeah, that would match what Tank.
See how straight everything is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would not frown upon this, although I just invested in one of these custom, but
Having the back of it there, it looks like a.
Well, that's where the motor is, I think, at the back.
So it's like a simulated motor.
yeah, that or just bounced off of that and there's dust from the rocks that he just plowed over. I don't know.
I'm in the cage.
But yeah, so that's one of the images that I saw that it was like, ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Kind of like a bomber like type.
Yeah, like a bomber, yeah.
Yeah.
But with portal axle, because everybody's been after Axial to come out with portal, and it looks like they've went in conjunction with put Curry axles on there.
Yeah, well, they continued the bomber and the Yeti, so this is probably one of what's taking place of them.
Yeah.
Here's that Tony Pirates. I see the Patriots are where they left off last season anyway.
Yeah.
The schooling the Giants again.
Yeah, RC Basher Boy is saying the bomber is no longer made. That's
This continued, and the Yeti is both discontinued. So
yeah.
So that's probably what they're going to hit that market again with a rock bounce.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, it just looks like a snub nose Wraith, though, right? Oh,
true.
wow. Axial.com is not what I want.
No, don't do axial.com. I said that previously in a couple of It's axialracing.com, not axial.com. If anybody wants to try it, go ahead and try it, but please, I hope you're over 18.
I don't need to now, thank you. Kind of figured, but
So they've killed their Yeti and their bomber.
Yep.
The R10, which was a nice looking vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Binfield, how you doing?
Wasn't the Yeti a solid axle?
Yeah, well,
yes.
Yeah.
Or at least just listed unavailable. I wish that they would say that before you had to click into product info.
I know.
Like they list all their vehicles. Like, look at all the stuff we've got. Then you have to click in to find out it's not available.
Yeah, once you click it, it tells you it discontinued.
Yeah,
Instant clickbait.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like, 'cause they just brought out a new 6x6 crawler, so it's definitely a crawler. They discontinued 2 rock bound, so it has to be that market.
yeah, Brian Reynolds in the chat was saying something about that 7th scale desert racer, the Mojave. I was reading up on that. I was thinking about saving up for that one. It's Arrma is coming out with it.
Yeah, there's
Anyone
not a
heard
lot of
anything
info on that.
What's up, BSRC?
I know the ball is in their court to get the attention back. All they have to do is drop a picture with the lid off it, take off the top, and I think they steal back the attention that Traxxas has tried to steal.
Yeah, as long as they didn't do what Traxxas has done and put the batteries that's the problem with that UDR, like with the batteries.
Oh yeah, that's my biggest complaint. That's why I didn't buy it. That and it's too small, but that's a different story. But
Yeah,
yeah, the
it's like,
battery tray is ridiculous.
I know, like, who wants to go through that much work to change the battery? That's like, no, I want to just lift the lid, plug it, and unplug it.
What do you mean all that work to change batteries? You push a switch, the door pops open, the battery pops out. There's two things you unplug, throw it back in, plug it back in, close the door.
Oh yeah.
It's not hard to change those batteries.
It's not about change. It's not about hard. It's just that it's limiting.
I've never had a problem with fitting batteries in it.
The SRC's in the chat. Looks like he's making sandwiches.
I have to put extra padding in there just because it's got too much room.
Gotcha. I'd rather just strap it down though. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, just like the low C Super Baja Ray, that's the same. Isn't that the same thing? Don't they have to go in from, do those go in from underneath or what?
Yeah, the Baja Rays are
Similar.
I'm trying to find some other things that are new to show off. Nobody's showing pictures yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's been that much. Yeah, you could do like a bacon burger right about now. RC. Yeah, RC New Hampshire says, yep, straps all day.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that's what I hated about the eRevo. I just stopped driving. I hated dealing with the little tray and fitting the cables and everything. But again, everybody teach their own. I when I go out, I want it to be easy. And
what did you not like about the eRevo?
I hated the battery compartment for 2S batteries. Like if you had the ones that had the prongs that stick up, if they weren't just right, you couldn't use them. Or you like bent your battery cables over in order to get them in there, and then where it actually comes out, you actually I just cut mine because it's like, this is dumb. Why am I pinching my cables trying to get them to come out of this compartment?
Okay.
So, and then if you use plastic, hard packs, then it's a really tight fit, and it was just.
It runs down the center of the body, right?
Yeah, on the sides.
Yeah, yeah, like the Stampede.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. We had to cut it out on his Stampede too. He had to take like 1/4 inch or whatever out of the plastic there.
Yeah. Bucks our SeaWorld is saying something interesting. He says, I think the Mercedes 6x6 looks better than the Unimog 6x6.
In pictures, definitely. The Unimog doesn't photograph well.
Yeah. But there's a big difference on the ticket price also.
Oh yeah.
Like the TRX4 6x6 is going to be way more expensive than the Unimog.
It's like $100 more, right? $499 and $599.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen somewhere today. I think it's $620, $625 or something.
Oh.
Anybody back beyond this though, hear me out with this Traxxas thing with the 6x6. Haven't we seen that already? If you go to Banggood or AliExpress or something, don't they have a PG something that's just maybe a little bit more generic but the same thing?
Yeah, Kevin Talbot did a video with it yesterday as well, ironically.
Yeah, they have a killer body one as well. Like,
yeah,
it's
a plastic chassis though. Like even the rails are plastic.
Yeah,
it looked like metal. For the Traxxas, you mean, or for the?
No. For the cheap one.
Oh yes, for that one, yes.
It was a one.
Yeah. It looks very similar. I mean, the Banggood one, style wise, isn't a bad look. I've seen people like using it before, but I got asked by GearBest to review it, and I said, "No way, who would want this thing?" Like, I'm not going to put stuff up there that nobody's going to want. I don't want that for my channel. Like, if I don't think it's something people would actually use on my channel, and then Traxxas is like slap you in the face.
Yep.
Like, people want this. I'm like, I don't think they do.
Yeah. But for that price, like, you might as well go and buy an X-Max or something like.
Not for the crawlers, man. I mean, those guys, I've heard that it's super capable. I mean, because what you can climb at the angles you can climb, say it's one of the most capable trucks that they've driven. That's iJump RC, who does a lot of.
Talking the 6x6, right?
Yeah, by Traxxas. Yeah.
Well, of course, a 6x6 is gonna climb a heck of a lot better. It's just like when you do mountain climbing, but with motocross. You ever see those motocross that the rear end is really
you drop the axle back? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because you lengthen the wheelbase. By lengthening the wheelbase, that's what the 6x6 does. Therefore, it's going to climb a heck of a lot better.
Yeah.
Another articulation point too.
Yep.
Yeah.
My thought is, it may just be me, and maybe where I'm coming from, and maybe because I live in a military town. But I'm just disappointed that they didn't do a really cool military truck. And I know it gets more expensive because you'd want it to be a hard body. Because Cross RC and them, they've already got it. RC 4-wheel drive. You can get the Beast hard body for that much money, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, it's a tough sell for me. The Beast next to ready to run Beast and a Mercedes Benz that doesn't even have any like military looking stuff to it to look like it should have those tires that it has on it. It looks like it's something that you drive around London with 2 extra tires on it.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Like there's no roof racks, there's no guards over the. There's some pretty awesome Mercedes 6x6s that are military in Australia, and that is not one of them.
Not too many in the US.
Are those pipes sticking out under the back doors?
Yeah. Yes. I just want is because if they're on 2.2, the thing must be huge. Like.
Yeah, it must be huge because it is 2.2 tires. Yes.
Yeah.
Tony, I got a quick question for you. You were talking about military vehicles. You ever worked on a Hemmet or seen a Hemmet, the 8x8s?
Yeah, I used to drive those.
Right on. I worked on them in the Army. That would be. I saw something. Someone was coming out with an RC build. It was an 8 scale, I think.
Yeah, but the Chinese are doing this. That's what I was joking about last night. Cross RC already made this. Cross RC's already made these, but they're not ready to run. If Traxxas would have dropped one of those as a ready to run, I'd have bought it yesterday. The second they announced it, I would have called my hobby shop and said, order me one.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. If they're 2 colors, order me 2 of them. But like even the Cross RC, if they've had it on the shelf at my shop, I'd probably buy it. But the fact that they have to order it for me makes me think, I've got to paint this and put it together. But if Traxxas would have just dropped it ready to run, with any of these, the 8x8 Hemmet or the other, all day
5
long,
tons, do snaps and stuff. Yeah, right on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I'm behind the times. I wasn't here yesterday. Sorry.
No, it's. I've just been joking with them about it this week because it was. We started the RC. We just started the RC conspiracies, and Arrma and Axial have cool stuff coming out. So Traxxas is going to drop something.
Yeah.
And even by doing so, they're dropping the cripple hammer on their own product. So now their 4-wheel drive version of this is like, well, why would you want that? There's a 6x6 that has cool colors. So I don't feel like they meant to drop it yet, in my opinion, because they actually came in today and changed the name of it. They called it the TRX6 today.
Who did?
Traxxas. It's listed as a TRX6 on their website now.
Oh, so they did change it.
Their video, they actually renamed it the TRX6.
Okay. Because originally when it came out, it was TRX4 6x6, but
yeah, they must have been listening to conspiracy theory, Tony.
Yeah.
I just feel like they weren't ready to release it yet.
True.
I feel like they're getting the pressure from everybody, and so they just stuck it out there and hadn't thought through it all, or hadn't made the logos yet. I don't know. That's what, I thought it was Photoshop because of the TRX4. That was literally the thing that made me say somebody doesn't have the graphic capability to make it a 6 instead of a 4 and fit the Traxxas branding. But
I know there's going to be a lot of Traxxas lovers out there, because when the TRX4 came out, there was a lot of people that jumped on the wagon of the TRX4. And when the newer body, people also jumped on that one and the kit. And now I know a lot of people are going to jump on that 6x6.
Oh, definitely.
I want one for sure.
Yeah.
Not one. I definitely been hunting one, but I do not want that one.
But
I'm kind of
with you already did a Mercedes, right?
This really seems like one of those times you just want to wait in the back and see what happens. And, you know what I mean?
I'm with you in the back row. Let me know when it's all over.
Yup. I don't care being a month behind. I'd rather read some reviews, some real life videos, watch shit breaking off, see what happens to it, how it runs.
I think the Traxxas one's going to be put through its paces. I think you get people like Holmes Hobbies and that behind it. Like every video he does testing motors, it's like he puts in a TRX4.
Mm-hmm.
So, that guy is like crazy insane about his stuff.
Steve-O, you don't have a 6x6 yet. Do you think you're going to be getting one?
Oh, I don't know.
Anything that has the name Traxxas in it is going to get video hits.
Well, you should watch the video though that Harley did at Axial Fest, where he has the Unimog. It looks way better in his video than any of the pictures that they've taken of the truck yet. So Harley Designs, if you haven't seen them yet, it looks. Because I was a hater for the Unimog until I saw him in person.
Yeah, when he took it out for a run, it actually looked really good when he took it out. Like it looked better when he took it than Axial's own video.
Yeah. And the headlights and all that, the front grille don't look as bad as, especially in person, as they photograph. I don't know, do they not straighten them or the angles? I don't know what it is, but they actually don't look that bad to me in real life.
Oh, yeah?
And I was hating on them. I thought it was such a weird front end, like it was an afterthought.
Oh, you know what? I do got something I can share.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I got a great big boat that I bent my trailer rails for. I'm making it's going to be like tipped kind of on an angle. Boat's about 2.5. Let me see here, about 2.5 foot long. So it's a pretty good long. It's going to ride behind the Axial SCX10. It's the only one I think with the power that I have right now to be able to dip it in the lake and pull it back out. It's a pretty heavy boat. So
okay.
So that's one of my other little projects. See
cool.
what happens. My dad's got a TIG welder, so what the hell, right?
Yeah. So which nitro truck do you have there in front of you?
That's Max.
That's
Larry's T-Max.
T-Max, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that we stripped the spur gear out of it.
Okay.
The 2-speed.
Yeah.
The motor is not stock. This is that motor is off. Hold on. See if you can get it there. Anyway, the motor is off of what was that? The damn car. SST. It was off an SST Racing.
Okay.
They called it a Super Nitro 3.3 CBD or CDB or something like that. And I guess it's rated at like 2.2 horse. This thing, it goes, and we had to order the steel drive, the steel spur, because it just keeps stripping them out. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just tearing them out of there.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
Cool. Tony's on the hunt for a beast.
Yeah,
I told you, Tony, you want one, order one, I'll build it and I'll ship it to you.
yeah. I
Well, they
think
make
the
it ready
one-
to run, so
Yeah, I'll make
Well,
it ready to run for you.
Yeah, the one from Banggood though, it's ready to run. I know it's not up to grade. Sure, it could be upgraded really easily, but it's
Yeah.
ready to, like, you know, it's a nice couch as well.
People are bidding now for RC Basher Boys 6x6. Tony, look what you've started.
I'm in there. I'm on top right now.
Oh, we got 375 right now. Wow.
376. Bucky stole me money.
Well, for his what one is it? The RC 4WD one he has, is it?
Yeah, he's got the RC four-wheel drive Beast 2 ready to run.
Yeah. You should check, Tony. Do you ever check Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually pick some up on that pretty decently. Too.
Yeah. Man, most of the stuff like mine that I posted today is overpriced.
Not well. I don't
I'm
know.
just kidding.
Like, yeah. Most
No,
of the
I
stuff-
mean I got so one of them I'm actually selling on there. I picked up for I think $25 on Facebook, the Vitera V100, and then I put in a bunch of other stuff. So it's got like a Thetankrc RS Pro with the low C brushless motor. I'm just trying to get $100 for it as a on-road car.
Yeah, that's it. Like you get some good deals in that marketplace, that Facebook Marketplace. Like. And then you get some guys think they should get exactly every penny they put into the truck.
Yeah. Come on, Swamper RC. You're saying that 425 is too much for the truck. That truck is worth over. It's worth over $600 easy, brand new.
I'd just get the Axial for $499 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the same, Tony. It's not the same at all.
Right, because I can get parts for the Axial.
But the Axial you can go crawling with. The RC 4WD you can't. That's only a trail truck.
Yeah, it's more of a trail truck.
You're gonna make a bunch of licorice drive shafts and spend a lot of time looking for axle parts.
So how many did you sell off Facebook today?
One for sure, maybe two.
Okay.
It's the first time I got it on the
that looks amazing.
Oh damn. There we go.
All right, guys, here we go. Starting bid 125.
Check them out. That is a nice looking ride, man.
Turned out awesome.
Okay, starting bid for Steve-O's car, 125. Let's start the bidding, 125.
150.
Here,
I need a better hand model, not the greatest.
Does it come with the radio and batteries?
That is sick, Steve-O. Real sick, bro.
Hey, who's Denzo on the back? Is that the driver?
What's that?
The Denzo sticker on the back. Is that the driver? Is that the body part? What is it?
Denzo.
Toyota.
Denzo Racing.
Denzo Racing. Yeah, it's a company.
I didn't know. Right on, man. That thing is sweet.
It's an auto part company out here in Battle Creek, actually.
Wow, bro.
Where?
A lot of patience with these stickers.
Bucks RC World is asking, does it come with the 313 decal on it?
On the bottom of the chassis. There ain't no more room for stickers on that thing.
Oh, you could put it inside the shell, inside the shell.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
All right, so I know we've had this discussion many times.
ASMR.
Where was the best sticker place to go?
Oh yeah.
There's stickers for the conspiracies. Quickly, just in the chat. Don't take time on Tank's talk, but put it, if you guys remember, just say it in the chat.
Sticker mule, someone said the sticker guy is another one.
Well, we checked that last time on RC Talk. We did.
It seems so expensive though. They're like $1 a sticker, and that's just too
Yeah.
much.
We checked how much it was per sticker, and we did find the cheapest and best place for the stickers.
I just don't remember. I went to the ones we said, the Sticker Guys, Sticker Mule, and for the die cut ones, because that little remote sticks out of the circle a little bit. It's not just
Yeah.
a sticker. It's like $1 a sticker.
I can't remember either. We'll have to go look at the video through the whole video. Or did I save it? Let's see if I saved it.
I looked through my notepad. I thought I took it down, but I didn't.
I do Vistaprint, but only when they got sales usually.
Yeah. I like the sticker mules when they do the sales on.
So many of them in there, like Shin, he swears by the sticker guy, you call him or something.
That was it.
Yeah.
The sticker guy. I didn't check that. And then Facebook gave me a really good site that had a great deal, and then I clicked it and I had it all set up, and I forgot. They even had glow in the dark ones because people were asking for glow in the dark conspiracy stickers. And then I forgot who it was. Sticker guy's not bad. 250 stickers, 2-inch circles, $50. That's not bad.
What size do you need?
I mean, 2 inches, fine, I think.
2 inches by 2 inches. You want it contour cut out?
Yeah.
You want how many?
I'd like to get a lot. I'd like to give them away. 250.
50 is $26. 100 is $39. 250 is $55.
Probably 250 for 55. That's not too bad.
Here, I'll show you the site I got. These are the two sites I actually saved last time. I guess they were good.
So that's only $5 more than Sticker Guy, but his aren't contour. His are just.
So custom vinyl stickers at Vinyl Disorder. So you can do your own things, and you can pick if you want 2x2. I want cutout, and then you check if you want high gloss. It does change the price. So every time you add something, it changes the price.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. I'm gonna save that vinyldisorder.com. Saving it now. Thanks, Tank.
And the other page is not working for some odd reason. Oh, that's something else. XX Main Racing. They used to have some stickers for the crawlers and all that, like in cutouts and flames and things like that. That's different though. Cool.
Cool.
Send us your logo and they'll do it at Vinyl Disorder. Earl RC says he likes Sticker Mule. So how much for CCX RC stickers, bro? Kevin Gibbs is asking.
Usually they're free.
That's a good price. You can't go wrong with free.
Yeah.
But he did say usually. That's probably because, oh, you still have some. Cool.
Well, I have two, and this is actually the old design. I don't even know where this. I should have more, but I stick them into cases when I'm going places, like battery cases, toolboxes, and then Ziploc bags are in the car. You know, the door of my car. They just get lost when I go places. I grab a handful of them, and I keep grabbing handfuls of them, and then they disappear.
Asking for stickers.
So if you just message me at Facebook, I'll get you some if you don't have them already.
Who's asking right now?
Kevin Gibbs was asking for stickers.
Kevin Gibbs, if you message me right now with your address, you'll get these too.
Yeah, I've got some of Tony's old logo stickers. If you need some, small and big, Kev, let me know, brother.
Tank, I don't
Apparently
know
I
how I
sent
did
Jama
this. I
too
got
many.
2 screens up.
Pardon me?
Bro.
I got 2 screens going here. How do I get rid of one?
You close one, but make sure you close the right one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have.
I got the camera on my computer and my webcam also going.
Okay. The YouTube one, you can shut that one off, but make sure you do the pop
Even
out.
have that open. I think I got 2 of them. I think I just got 2 screens set up somehow. I don't know which one to. And we'll do that.
Yeah, guys, sticker mule for 2x2 die cut is 50 of them for $57. With Tank's place, I can get 250 of them for $50.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yep, big difference. Big difference of price.
That's what I was asking because you know, I want to be able to give them away for free. If I'm spending over $1 per sticker, it's hard to give them away for free to everybody.
Yep.
I don't mind it when they're 40 cents.
Hey Tony,
35 cents.
can you put your Facebook link in?
Can you put your Facebook
What do I
link in the
search for?
chat, Tony?
I don't have
Put
them
it in
on
the chat.
Facebook. I
I'll
don't
get it
think.
and I'll put it in the chat.
Right on. Thank you.
I need to go look at the chat anyway. Where'd it go?
You're asking where it went?
Well, where my window went, I couldn't.
No, he said he needs to go look at it.
It's a JD class. He just put a link for
You were faster than I was, Tony. Who put a link? Oh yeah, the S1 store. Yeah, GD Pass will put a link for this S1 store.
What is that?
For factory decal, they do printing. JD Passel, just a little higher on the chat. I'm looking to see right now what the pricing is like. But the other one is going to be pretty hard to beat.
Man, all you guys in Michigan, there's so many of you. Next time I'm in Michigan, we need to do some kind of a meetup. So
Yeah, I'm in
many
Battle
guys.
Creek.
Who's in Battle Creek?
I am.
John.
Tony? Who?
Wade Cooks in Royal Oak. You guys got lots of people
Yeah.
I've seen up there.
Dude,
That's
I'm
awesome.
here in Brighton, Howell.
So
Or
I always go
Howell.
back to Michigan, and I think
Brighton,
Michigan's the
actually.
coolest place
Between
ever.
Brighton and
because-
Howell. Oh, sorry, Dave. Sorry, man.
No, it's just you go down the freeways and it's like all the billboards are like snowmobiling, jet skiing, pontoon boats, speedboats. Like you guys have the best of all like the fun things to do in Michigan. And here we're just like, come to the beach.
It's one of the only states that has a true 4 seasons.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple
Well,
other.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, if you look at like Florida or Hawaii or California, or I mean, Alaska might have something like that, or maybe the Midwest or you know, Maine, stuff like that. But most of them don't have a true 4 seasons.
My cousins are in Howell now. Or they've been in Howell for like 25 years. It's all
Right
built
on.
up now. It used to be nothing but land out there.
Oh man, you'd never recognize it.
No, I'm in Sterling Heights, so
Like
I get my
Canada, right?
sunburn.
Tank, you guys get like winter, spring, and fall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And summer.
And summer, sometime we get some.
He tried. He tried too. I seen that little grin on your face, man. He's like, wait, I'm gonna leave one out, see if he catches it.
Look, it never gets hot enough to call it summer, in my opinion, almost.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was hot this summer, but it's short. You get maybe 2 months of real heat. But
That's all you need, though. The heat is the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, all we get from Canada is the bloody Canadian Arctic blast. Yeah. Oh, when that thing comes in, man, I don't know how you Canadians live. Even.
We just put a coat on.
Yeah, you need more than a coat for that.
No.
Listen, I'm originally from upstate New York, and we know when we get weather there, it's like we get a nor'easter come up the coast, we get 3 foot of snow.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's great. Like when we get them Arctic blasts in from Canada, it's crazy. Like.
But I took the Traxxas DTS unit, DTS drag time system, out of the box today. Put batteries in it and got it working.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Now, granted, it was on my table, and I was just like lining the cars up, pushing them through, and then running my hands through the finish line. But it actually set up pretty easily. So next, we'll be trying to set it up with the. If you have the controller, you can use your app. If you have one of the Bluetooth ones, and then you can like insert names and all that to do brackets right through the app. That I think will make it a little bit more tedious and time consuming. I don't think I'll probably ever do that, but pretty cool. I think it's discontinued, but it's a different story.
Tony, check your Facebook messages. I just sent you one. Might as well get hooked up, you know.
Now you got another troll to send you some message there, Tony.
Oh, I don't do none of that shit. No. Oh no.
I'm just toying with you.
I
don't
hate
have
that
any
shit.
trolls.
Dude, that's like one of the worst things ever is to be like a spamming troll. You know? There's nothing lower in life.
Yeah, there are a few out there.
So,
Oh hey, 11 Charlie.
Cool.
I
So,
never
brother?
did let you know that I like that truck you built. The last one you built, you gave away a month ago.
Yeah, for the veteran.
Yeah, right on. I'm gonna throw you some cash next time you do that.
Cool, brother. Yeah, well, I'm starting a second build. Well, it was supposed to be this weekend, man, but we have a coming here. So yeah, we have a second build that we're gonna do a giveaway in Veteran State.
Right on.
In November. So.
Right on. I always take my service dog up to the VA hospital in Ann Arbor and walk around, and we go up there Christmas Day and check out all the veterans and stuff. It's really cool, man.
Cool, bro.
They got like a hotel there.
Yeah.
So the patients that are there a lot, I just walk in there and sit down and let my dog walk around and say hi.
Yeah, bro.
It's great.
Man. I know. I do the same thing. I do the same thing with mine, man. Thank you for your service, brother.
Hey, it's no problem, dude. Thank you for yours. I do it again as long as it's here.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
you know?
so you were 91 Lima or?
No, I was 63 Tango.
Oh, 63 Tango.
That was my primary. And then I had a secondary of 91 Alpha, the combat field medic.
Cool. Yeah,
so I went to the field medic first.
Yeah.
And then went to the work on the Bradleys.
Oh, gotcha.
Over to Germany and then went over from there.
Yeah, Bradley ain't no joke.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I was.
It's a fun tank, man. It's a it is. I think it's better designed and built than the M1. To be honest, it really is. You know?
Yeah. I had a buddy who was a Bradley mechanic. He liked that. I was 11 Charlie for 10 years, and my last 4 years I was a 91 Lima, a heavy equipment mechanic. I hated it, man. I hated it.
You didn't like working on the cranes and stuff in the semi truck, did you?
Well, they send me to, you know how it is, bro.
That thing is big.
Yeah.
They sent me to a bridge company. So.
To a bridge deployment?
Yeah, bridge company.
Oh God.
So it was Hammond, Humvees. We have some cranes there and some heavy equipment mechanic there, but it wasn't that much.
So Tony, that's off Facebook. That's off
But
Facebook.
when I first,
Sorry, guys.
just to let them know, when I first got over to Germany in '87, we still had Jeeps, and we didn't get our Humvees until 2 years later.
Yeah.
Like 89, 90, we didn't get our Jeeps until our Humvees.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you want, we can do an Army chat on another day. Let's try to keep the subject to radio control, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
I don't mind you guys talking, chit-chatting and all that, but when it's taking over like a minute to talk about a certain subject that's off topic, let's stick to RCs, please.
100%.
Thank you. Tony, that's a guy that got a box, or he works for Traxxas, or what?
RC car action.
Oh, it's RC car action. You probably got it for review.
I don't know, but look at the box, what it says on it, TRX4.
That's true. That is so true. So I think marketing kind of screwed that one up.
This is not over there on the right, probably saying it's not like the final release is probably my guess.
Okay.
Real
There's a little sticker right here, something not.
Haven't released it yet, so they can do whatever they want.
Oh, it's probably not for sale.
Yeah, not
It's
for
a pre-release,
sale.
not for sale.
It's a pre-release, so they may have changed it. Hopefully, they have time to get the boxes right, or somebody's going to have a lot of recycling to do.
No, it looks like it says hot, not.
No, it's an N.
So just run a Sharpie through it and write 6 beside it.
It's big. I mean, they're big. If you've seen iJump RC, have you seen that one yet, Tank?
No.
That's a nice looking truck.
He's got a picture. He's a filmmaker that really got me into all the filmmaking stuff for RC.
Cool.
He does a lot of the Traxxas videos, or he used to do a lot of them. They've got a pretty epic video team now there. But he was with the guys in his Traxxas buddies. And so there you can see the scale. It's a big truck.
Yeah.
It looks like that bloody red cat clawback.
So, I mean, that's above that guy's shoulder, almost down to his
Well,
hips.
Yeah.
average human shoulder width is about 18 to 20 inches. So you're looking, 20 plus inches, 24, 22.
They've got to have the dimensions listed. I haven't looked for that yet.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think about it.
Well, how big are the tires? What size tires are those? Those are what, 2.8? 2.2s?
Yeah, it's a big truck.
So 4, 8, 16, 20, 22, 24.
Yeah, there's nothing on the Traxxas website, but it is changed now as a TRX6.
See that
on the
now,
website.
yeah? I'll pull it
Yeah,
up. I've
there's
got screen sharing on, so I'll show you.
There's nowhere to give you dimensions of it though. You know? It looks like one of them, it looks like the size of one of them red cat clawbacks in that photo.
On that TRX4, did the rear wheels actually drive, or were they just trailing?
On that new 6x6, no, they all drive.
No,
Yeah,
on the
they all
4.
drive.
On the box on the 4. Can you see the rear axle?
On the box.
If it did, does anyone know if that rear axle actually drove? You know what I mean? Then it would be a 4-wheel drive, not a 6.
It didn't.
Yeah, new
No, the
TRX6
all
trademarked.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
If
that
it's
was a
trademarked,
Super
that
Bowl.
means it's not registered yet. So they may have just thrown it in there and thrown a trademark on it.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
joking about claiming trademark on it yesterday.
That's a hot thing, though.
So I should trademark TRX8 right now. Claiming it. Claim TRX8 is trademarked. No, I'm just kidding. I'm okay
No.
with them advancing the hobby.
Yeah.
I don't buy Traxxas myself.
Who is that?
Pigeon kicker, Jim, Ryan.
You're just working on one, though.
Yeah, that's not mine.
I'll say.
Look at how scale it. I mean, it looks like a real truck in this picture right here.
Yeah.
upper right
Yeah,
one.
the grass is just the right size.
Nah, I favor my red cats actually. I'll buy a red cat before Traxxas.
Pretty amazing photos.
Wait, go back 2 pictures.
Stuff, it's going crazy on me. There's her tires.
One more. Well, right there. Oh, never mind. I was trying to look underneath the truck. Oh, it's got a diff on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their drive, it's portal axles. It's
Got 3 link. That's got the setup like the 5-ton and deuce and a half trucks, the 3 link.
The photographs should look real too. Should have stuck a driver in it. I'd have been sold. I'd have thought it was real.
Well, anybody can throw a extra axle on the back and take some pictures of it. You know, I see what you guys are saying now. I get it. With the
Some of
small
them pictures there, it looks like the rear tires are kicking up some sand. So,
oh yeah, it's 6x6.
Yeah, well, they tell you, and it's the same as a TRX4, only the back axle can be locked, unlocked as well. Like all 3 axles, you can have a front wheel drive, middle wheel drive, back wheel drive, or all 6 wheel drive.
Now, on those, does anyone know on those axles, do they have a straight through shaft on their axles, or do they have a separate gearbox to?
No, it's a straight through shaft. I saw it underneath pictures. It is a straight through shaft.
Okay. A lot easier to work on.
right. So this is the beast that I've been working on. There's that my boss.
I love it. I love it, dude. I'm all about handmade stuff. That's awesome.
And if anybody knows any recent history, this is the first driver that from the area of Rome, New York, where I born and raised and grew up, is the first driver that was a modified driver that was a 9-time champion that was allowed into NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And who would that be?
Richie Evans.
Oh. You drove that truck, that one you have in your hands.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so okay.
Slash, right?
Yeah, it's a Slash 2-wheel drive.
Cool.
Right on.
You ever take that to the track?
What's that?
You ever take that to the track?
It's been to the track. Tomorrow night will be the 3rd time at the track, so I wiped it out and wrecked it last week, so I had to rebuild it this week.
Cool.
Kind of hit the wall a little too hard and took the whole right side suspension off of it.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah, especially hitting a wall.
Definitely.
And having about 3 other guys slam into you at the same time.
Yeah, that's always.
How many racers do you guys have show up for your races?
Usually there's about 9 mud bosses.
Okay, cool.
It's not too big, not too crazy, but
you all run at the same time. Or you break them up into 2 heats.
Oh, we all run at the same time.
That's on an oval track, right?
Oh yeah.
So do you do a stagger start or a motocross start?
Oh, we just get them rolling, and they hit the light, and we hit the buzzer, and we just go.
Sounds like fun to me.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah.
This right here is why I'm trying to sell a bunch of cars right now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to pick one of these up.
Yeah, they go pretty good from what I've seen the last 3-4 weeks.
What scale is that?
It's what?
Fifth scale, ain't it?
It's fifth scale, yeah.
Yeah, that one is fifth
It's
scale.
all
Yeah.
gas. You can see the tuned pipes and everything that they put on them.
So those aren't regular gas-powered ones, then, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Those are some
Might
fancy-
not fit in your backyard.
HPI, right? Nope, that's not it.
Was that like a roving buggy with different body on it?
Yeah, basically custom bodies for them.
Huh.
These are actually the HPI.
The 5T or whatever it is? Or
Yeah, I can't think of what their name is.
yeah.
Yeah. It's an HPI 5T.
And
That's
yeah,
a nice looking truck
the
there.
body.
Yeah, it
So
is.
I like that one.
yeah, it's the same one without the body on.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. I'm checking that one out.
It looks long and thin without the body on it.
It's crazy how they look, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they normally just have a little bit of fairing and stuff on here. They look like a buggy.
Yeah. That's all just for the wind resistance to turn and corner and all.
Kind of looks like the midgets.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But the original, like the HPI, it's like the Rovin ones that you're talking about.
We watched the midgets race. I think it was Mount Clemens used to have a track.
You like to watch the midgets
Like
race?
these, the Baja
I haven't been to that one of Mount Clemens yet. How is it?
Oh, that I'm talking about the actual racetrack that was there that's been gone for a year.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. I was like, wait. There's another track? Where?
Cool.
One of these days, Michigan, we gotta try and get together with you guys somehow. My surgeries are done, so be able to get out there.
I need more liquid. I'll be back.
So who's interested in this guy?
Got the brushless already, so
That's
nice.
the brush
That's
version.
brushed.
That the
Yeah.
Typhon?
Oh, okay.
I'm not, but I
Yeah,
think it's a great
like
price point.
$219. That is an awesome price point for starters, or even for
With-
my son to play with and have fun.
That's
I
with
like
the battery.
I like the green. Maybe if I can buy that body and put it on my 3S version,
Mhm.
swap it out with from the red to the green.
Because they're doing pretty good, like 219, 299, 479 for buggies. Like they're great price. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
4-wheel drive. That does come with a battery too, so it is fully ready to run.
Cool.
Is that nickel metal hydride?
Yeah, it's a NIM battery pack, but still, for somebody that's getting one for a kid and wants everything included, you're not paying $300 plus a charger plus a battery.
Yeah, that's true.
So instead of $400, you're paying $220 and you can drive it.
With an IC3 connector.
Mm-hmm. Which is interesting because the Sentin 3S and the 3S versions run the IC5s, which is going to make it a little bit harder if they do upgrade.
I thought it was an IC3. Maybe it was an IC5. I cut it off.
But even brushed, it's going to be a nice little truck for a brush version just to bash and have fun. If you're not racing, heck, this is good.
Yeah, sealed diff. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always nice when you get a sealed diff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. You get an awesome charger.
Trickle charger.
All work.
Hey, Green Frog just joined the chat. Hey, you won earlier.
Hey. Green frog in the hit.
I guess that charger's better than the typical Traxxas one.
It's about the same.
Yeah.
Charger.
USB cell phone charger.
Yeah.
Just with an extra long cord.
I got the Stampede it came with the battery, and boy, I ran that truck every day with that battery and little charger. Put it on charger for a couple hours, run it twice a day, 3 times a day.
Yeah.
That was just 5-6 years ago.
Hey, Green Frog, I picked some names and your name came up. So you're the winner of the 2 ropes and some channel stickers that I'm going to be sending sometime next week. So you have a choice. No, not years, next week.
Are they RC Talk stickers or are they Thetankrc stickers?
Yes, both.
Oh.
Oh,
I
interesting.
know
Eh?
where he lives. I might try and steal his mail.
So you have the choice of green, blue, yellow, or there's one gray one. So pick 2 colors: green, blue, yellow, or gray.
You know he's going to pick a green.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Green and yellow. Very frog-like.
Yeah, green and yellow are very frog-like. That's true.
Okay, I got a quick question. Dealing with this Axial, I have to buy new differential gears for it. Now I know they have the stock size, and then they've got the underdrive and then the overdrive. I heard it was better to get the overdrive for the front for climbing and leave the rear stock, rather than get the underdrive for the rear and leave the front stock. Does that make sense? Anybody?
You're going to pull more with the front when you're going up, so it's less likely to flip backwards climbing.
Yeah, but I mean, if you underdrive the rear, that's the same, right?
Yes, it's the same as putting the overdrive in the front.
Yep.
Okay, but then they got into the angle of the drive shafts or something. If you overdrive the front, I don't know how when you change the angles of a drive shaft,
yes,
the gear ratio will actually change. A minuscule amount, but it will actually change if you have, let's say, a little bit longer drive shaft than the other one.
Yes, but you're changing the gears inside.
I know this.
So you're not changing any angles.
I know this, but when you're driving it,
okay,
the angles and things will change. And when you're going over a rock or something like that, if you underdrive the rear, I don't know. Someone told me to overdrive the front and not underdrive the rear, and I don't understand why. Because it's more expensive. I don't understand it.
I don't know. It's the first time I hear that, but to me, there's no difference. But if somebody did the calculation, I don't know.
Huh. Okay. And I guess answer.
I just say overdrive them both and go faster.
Yeah. Hit the sharp edge of the rock real hard.
My SCX10, I did overdrive the front.
Okay. That's what I was leaning towards, was overdriving the front and leaving the rear all stock and all that.
Yep, it's just supposed to pull it more, right?
Yeah, it's like clawing onto it, and exactly. It claws its way around. It actually grabs around the round edges and corners and stuff.
Cool. See you later, Steve OD. Thanks for dropping in. We'll see you tomorrow night on your chat.
Hey, Steve.
See ya.
Hey, Steve-O.
Good night, Steve.
For anybody that doesn't know, Steve OD does do a RC chat on Friday night around the same time, 9:30 also. So if you guys want to jump in and that one, that'd be great.
Right on.
That'd be a great.
All right, guys, I got to sign off for a couple minutes. My raid is just about done rebuilding, and I ain't got to restart. So I'll be back in about 5.
Cool. Thank you.
People gonna be around?
Should be on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that brush typhoon would be a great gift for my son for Christmas. Got me thinking now.
Looks like a sweet little ride.
Yeah, and then he can race versus John and kick his ass again.
Hey.
He did pretty good on that racing video when we were just racing
Yes, he
Opal.
did.
He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he did. He done a great job with it.
Well, yeah, well, I've taught him since he was 2 years old how to drive, and now he's going on 10. And I always told him, when you start off a little slower. Don't go all the way. Start off a little slower, and then gradually go into it. Gradually go into your speed, and that's what he's been doing, and he's pretty good. Hey, Ricky.
Hi guys.
Hey, Richie.
So I'm just flicking between the screen to get working.
You're just missing the gold chain around your neck there, Richie.
Yeah.
All right, I got you now. Right, let's see. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. What did you break lately? What have you broken lately? I mean,
something fast, hopefully.
No. I've got the infraction working now with the 8S
water cooled
and the Mamba XLX set on 400 amps.
Oh my gosh!
It flattens, Tony. It'll flatten. I've got 2 Onyx packs, 50C 5,000 milliamp ones, 4S ones, and they last 11 minutes. That's just me driving just around the yard, just like hooning it, spinning right. And I took a fresh set of tires, and in that 10 minutes, it's nearly worn them out.
Did you install your water cool system?
No, I've not. I've tried it. I've got that one running on the 6S, the water cool system on the 6S one, but on the 8S one, that's got twin fans on it.
Okay, cool.
But it's twin. When I say it's twin fans, it's 2 singles that I've got set up on there. But I'm going to get the ones the racing ones that Tony recommended, because they seem to be better. But it's
hit or miss. Some people say that theirs are off balance and one of them like flew off or something. Mine worked great, but I've read a few people saying that theirs haven't been great. Like one of them just like they hadn't even driven it and the fan went flying off. Oh.
I mean, they're only, when you look at those fans, they look nice, and any of these fans, they look well built from the outside, don't they? And when you look at the underside, they've actually just pushed in place.
Yep. Just almost like a drone motor, like a tiny whoop. Yep.
Yeah.
Just slid onto a little shaft.
But you done something today with a limitless, though, Richie? No, you were down.
Oh yeah, they'd got one in. They'd got one on the side in JJ Customs this morning. It was quiet, so I did that bit of filming before it before it got too noisy in the store. But you look at it on the side, and you think, wow, it looks like 3 or 4 inches longer than the infraction, if not more. And then what I should have done is got the infraction body, and you put the infraction body on over the top, and it's like about half an inch longer at the back and maybe an inch longer at the front. And a lot of that is the front splitter on the limitless is about 2 inches, whereas it's about an inch wide on the infraction. And at the back, the side fins on the wing, they protrude about 1 centimetre beyond the back of the rear diffuser, and the rear diffuser is exactly the same as the one on the infraction. So even though it looks much bigger,
it's just so low and long with that. Yeah, it just looks really long. Yeah.
The wing set, you can see where you can see it being better at speed, because the rear diffuser almost forms a lower wing, so almost like in Formula One. So you've got the wing at the top, but the back of the diffuser is almost acting as a lower wing on there as well. So it's pushing it on the ground. So it's not just sucking the car to the ground. If anybody knows how a diffuser works, it's actually sucking the car. It's wider at the back, so that speeds the airflow up. So it sucks the car to the ground. That's how the diffuser works on there. But with the way they've got it set on the limitless, it's also going to be getting the air hitting it from this side and pushing it down as well.
Yeah, because I see
that blue color that they have is unreal in person.
Pardon?
The blue color that they have on that body in person is unreal. The shine,
it's
like
similar.
A matte shimmer kind of.
It's similar to my blue Arrma Outcast. If anybody's seen that, it's the same sort of blue as that.
The much better blue than the new TRX4 Mercedes four-wheel drive blue.
That thing looks so much toy grade. It's unreal.
I just can't I just want to be in that board meeting where the guy's like, hey, I think we should do a four-wheel drive Traxxas Mercedes TRX4. And, everybody has them in black and silver and white, but we should probably make them blue and red.
Yeah.
And maybe some of the other colors of the rainbow as well, just because.
Yeah. But they probably look and see what color cars sell well as RC cars. That's what they'll be looking at as well. They're not just thinking of what looks good for road car. They'll be looking at they're not going to put a red car out there if red cars don't sell well for them.
But the only person to buy a Mercedes TRX4 is going to be somebody that owns one or really wants one.
Yeah.
And they're going to want it to be black or silver. I mean, I just can't wrap my brain around that whole concept of that getting pushed through.
Yeah, I mean, now on my video I did a bit last night, I think Brad commented that I commented that they were $250,000, and Brad said no, they're $500,000. And he was right, they're like 550,000. They were announced, I think, at the Geneva Motor Show. They only built a few hundred of them, and they sold out. And in the week Geneva Motor Show was on, they sold out in their entirety.
Who did? Mercedes?
Yeah, those six-wheel drive AMG Mercedes are about $500,000, just over $500,000.
Well, they did the six-wheel drive one. That one's good. The six-wheel drive one is the cripple hammer for the four-wheel drive one, though, because now that that's out, it's better in almost every way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how many units are they going to sell of the red and blue? I don't see it. That's just my thing. From a marketing branding perspective, that one just kills me, especially to announce it before they've even you can't even get the red and blue in yet. And they've already shown you that they've got silver and black ones coming that are six-wheel drive. And I'm just like, all the air is deflated out of the blue and red.
So if you get the six-wheel
and
drive,
the tires suck. The tires, you have to replace them. They're like on-road tires for the TRX4.
The rim,
really awesome on the 6x6.
Yeah, the rims are awful looking. I think that 6x6 though, I think they were forced into releasing it. It seems like that was probably going to be something coming out near Christmas, probably originally.
Yeah, maybe Mercedes said you have to make one of these if you want to make the 6x6. We require you to make the 4x4. Yeah, Traxxas just doesn't care, and they're just going to make a few units. I don't know. Maybe there is something behind the scenes that we don't know.
Yeah,
some makes sense to me.
Someone on Facebook earlier was saying about this and saying how they jumped the gun. And as somebody else pointed out, these cars are months in development. This isn't just a snap decision. Nope. It might vary a little bit as to when it's released, but that car probably could have been designed 12 to 18 months ago.
But yeah, and they should. Yeah, I mean, it takes 16 months probably to get something through production.
I would think so.
Yeah, with China and all the manufacturing that has to be done, it's like a 16-month out.
Has anybody else any thoughts on that? As to how these tariffs on China, sooner or later, that's got to impact the RC scene, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does. It will if something happens and bad, and if they pull the plug there, we're going to hurt.
Yeah. Yep. Because I buy the little Castle connector, the same brass, the 6.5mm Castle connectors. They're I think it's $10 for a pack of $10 for 3 pairs of them, and you can buy 50 pairs on AliExpress for $19, including delivery. But I got loads of freebies today down at JJ Customs. The Red Cat had done a delivery of all free giveaways, and I've got an absolute classic one on the side, which I'm going to unbox here. And if anybody really wants one, I'm sure I can get you sent one, but you'll have to see in a minute.
Green Frog is saying that maybe they did the red and blue because leftover paint from the sport.
They're probably coloured. Like I say, those will be driven by customer demand, though. So I would think. But I know what you mean about if you're going to make it scale, then do it with the same color as the original. So.
Well,
everybody, all right, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. It's been a pleasure talking to all of you. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you having me on, Tank. Richie, you got to do me one favor before I go.
Yeah.
Can you say centimeter for me again?
Centimeter. I can say aluminum. Do you want me to say aluminum or aluminium? Yeah.
No, I want you to say centimeter.
Centimeter.
Say one more time.
Centimeter.
Yes, dude. That's such a classic way. I love it, man. I gotta go. That's a wrap. Later, guys.
See you later. So what did you get?
Oh, they were giving away, they got load Jason on a load of stuff coming, got a baseball cap, which comes with these handy little pit mats, but it's magnetic.
Oh, nice.
So I've got 2 of those. But I've got, you just wait till I unbox and undo the last thing, because you'll just crease up when you see it. But I'm sure I can get you one if anybody really wants one. When you see it, you'll just...
Curious now.
The pit mat.
Those pit mat looks kind of cool.
I do like the pit mats.
Well, I've got like that table that I film, and then I've got an area to the left of that where I do like a lot of the work on the cars and the soldering joints and things like that. And then I've got another desk behind the camera where I do a lot of the spannering on. So that'd be ideal for just like putting on the corner of the desk, particularly if it is magnetic.
And those are rubber. You could actually just cut out, take your knife and cut the Red Cat logo out.
I've got the big red cat, that big red cat mat I've got, and that's magnetic because they didn't think it was, but it's magnetic as well.
Cool.
How many centimeters do you think that mat is? Sorry, John was still here. I had to ask.
Yeah.
He just left.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't hear you for the noise of all that soldering going on in the background. In Europe, it's soldering. Yeah.
Soldering. Yeah.
And this is a little pit stand.
A pit stand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like.
It's like an X.
Just put your car on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite sturdy. Oh.
Put your infraction on that, or do you think you would crush it? Because those things are heavy.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's only going to take it like a 10 scale or something like that. It's not going to take anything big, but it's reasonably well built. I think.
Oh.
Not bad just for a freebie, is it? Good to take in the back of the car with you. Or put your coffee on.
And you said you had a box.
Yeah, what was the last thing? There was one more thing.
Oh, you have to wait until I've got it out. Hang on.
Oh my God, how many things you get?
You ready for this now? You have to bear in mind you could wire a light in behind it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's textured so it stands out from the wall.
3D Red Cat logo.
Little light on it behind it, and no, it'd look quite scary, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't look scary. It'd be amazing. Just get a rope light and wrap the inside of that thing.
That's what I'm thinking. I've got like little LED one or something like that to put on the inside of it.
Or light up the eyes.
Yeah. For Halloween.
Oh, little 5mm lights sticking out it.
Yeah, little LED lights in the eyes.
Creepy red ones.
Yeah, he got quite a few down there. They sent him a huge box with all this stuff in.
One of those. I want one. If you can get one for me.
Oh well, I'll send him a text. I'll send him a text tonight. If you put it up behind you in the show, he'll send you one easily. Yeah.
I put it right next to my banner that I stole from the last event I was at. I got this, and I got a Sen Racing, and I don't remember who else.
He got in this morning the little Fiat 500 that you've showed.
The Fiat.
The 500 bath. That looked really good. That seen that in person. That was good. And they've got in the
orange one, the B50.
The orange Ford truck.
Yeah, the B50.
Yeah, they've got that, and also they've got the Reaper. Is it Reaper?
The American Force Edition Reaper.
Yeah, the big one, the 1/5 one. Yeah, that was quite nice.
It's impressive. Mine is right here on the floor. I just brought it back up.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's fully stocked.
Because I thought it's quite lightweight for its. It's big, but it's still sturdy but lightweight. And then you turn it over, and there's like nothing on the bottom of the chassis, is there?
No, it's see-through. It's rails.
Yeah.
It's a twin plate chassis.
Yeah. If anybody's not seen it, guys, it's got like the cross brace plates down the side of it, but then you're thinking it feels much lighter than it looks. But when you turn it over, a lot of the bottom, there's no flat metal plate along the bottom.
It's tough as nails too.
Yeah.
They need. I mean, HRP needs to be pushing that stuff. Like the U.S. distribution on that hasn't been great. I know in Australia it's all right. I think Canada Sen is all right. Do you guys call it a Reaper up there, Tank, or do you call it the?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen any.
What was it that RC Sparks always did? I'm killing myself. I know it was a Sen. It wasn't a Reaper though.
Okay.
Yeah, for anybody that's not seen it, the Reaper's it's probably got a couple of inches bigger than X-Max, I would say.
Yeah, and on 6S, it really tears it up.
Yeah.
They call it the Colossus in Canada and Australia.
Yeah, the Colossus. That's what RC Spark had.
Yep, that's what I wanted when I first got into the scene, and I had the Stampede, and I kept seeing that thing. I'm like, man, that's what I want.
Yeah,
but we couldn't really get it here, so I didn't know that the Reaper was the same thing. That was the problem.
Yeah, but that little Fiat, I think that little Fiat, that range of cars like that, I think will sell well because that looks good fun with a little wheelie bar on the back as well.
Yep,
yeah,
just Wheelie King. It's like a Stampede but smaller, and it's like a Tamiya. It's like a lunchbox. And
yeah, I mean it's like a modern day version of the World Willie.
Yep, that's exactly what it's like. That's
So
how it handles.
Tony, yeah, Earl's RC, Tony, is wondering what's the cheapest solid axle monster truck available?
The Sen HL 150.
Is that a 10 scale?
Yep, kind of. Depends whose scaling you use. So it's about the size of a body size of a Clodbuster with the wheel size of an SMT10. So it's using 2.2 tires. It'd be like a Clodbuster with 2.2s on it.
Oh yeah.
The bodies from the Clodbusters fit on the Sen perfectly, but they don't have the huge oversized tires that the Clodbuster has. They don't sit quite as tall as the Clodbuster. But it handles kind of, bouncy, fun. They're pretty fun rides, I'll say. It's one of my favorite, honestly. I got the SMT10, and the first one I just completely upgraded because I was racing it. I got back from like a trip internationally somewhere, and the World Finals was there, and I literally overnight put in all the upgrades I could, raced it that weekend. Never drove it stock. Well, when I got the Max D, I drove it stock on 3S. And I hated it. It was so slow and not any fun. Like I could barely jump a plastic ramp. It was lame. Because it has a crawler motor in it. And so it's using crawler parts. And then they didn't even put in like a 16-turn motor. It's 27 turns. So it's like taking an SMT or an SDX10 and putting monster truck tires on it with Wraith axles. And the gearing and all that, it just doesn't do anything for it until you go brushless. But the Sen, man, out of the box, it's just fun. It is a fun truck. It's quick. It's way faster than the SMT10 was out of the box.
Oh yeah.
It's bouncy, but it's like a lunchbox or clodbuster. In like kind of there's this fun factor where you're just smiling the whole time you're driving it, and So
yeah, Jason was saying it only goes about 20 miles an hour, but as you say, it just looks like it's going to be fun. It's not one for blasting around top speed, but it looks like it's going to be a bundle of fun.
Well, if you switch it to high speed gear, it goes over. I think I got 22 miles an hour.
Yeah.
On 2S. It went faster than my SMT10 with 2.2 tires, brushless on 3S.
Now that must be very tippy, that speed.
It is tipsy. Yeah, you have to be off the throttle when you corner it because it's narrow. It's a narrower wheelbase and shorter, so it's a little bit more tipsy because it turns pretty sharp.
Cool.
But
another one that came out is this guy, the Enduro Trail Walker.
It looks awesome. 1.5.
So now they actually have two trucks.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the Enduro, Sendero, and this guy. Biggest difference is the body, but this one also have 1.55 tires.
It looks better. It looks right. The tires on the other one look too big.
Yeah.
Jason was saying he's been getting a lot of inquiries. There's some new truck coming out by Axial.
Yeah.
Anybody know anything about it? I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But he was saying he's getting a few inquiries in, like literally while I was in the store today. He was getting people like texting and emailing in about
this one.
Axial bringing out.
This one. The new TRX 6.
No, Axial.
Oh, from Axial. Yes, Axial has. Don't have it here. They don't have it here. They have it on their Facebook. They have a new truck coming. They'll have more info on it on the 15th of next month.
The Capra.
That's it. I knew it began with C, but I couldn't remember for the life of me what it was.
They just posted a new video of it, and the links are completely straight across.
Yeah.
You've got the drive shafts going up, but everything's so high. There's so much ground clearance because of those portal axles. But it totally looks like a crawler, or not a crawler, a real life version that we showed on here earlier.
Rock bouncer.
There's a rock bouncer. It's right here. I've still got the picture.
Well, I've got a message for you from Jason. Tell Tony we've got him covered.
Oh yeah, cool, man. It looks kind of like this one right here, Richie.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah.
So this is a real one.
Oh, so like a full-on rock racer.
And it says Axial Pro Comp on it. And at Axial Fest, I saw Greg Sopa driving around in something that looked just like this that didn't have any branding on it, like all this Axial stuff. So my thought is that it's probably going to be, this is portal axles. The pictures that we saw, some of the front end of it looked a lot like this, right, Tank?
Yep.
So my guess is that we're going to see something almost just like this one. But, we're feeding the hype train at this point until we actually see a little bit more.
So this is the video where we're looking at. So this is the front with the front links. And if I forward it a little bit, here you have the chassis. And part of the tube here, there's a tube. So I can see a tube here where the rock slider is. So, but the links are very straight. Like when you look at the geometry of this and you see the dry shaft here in green, which is not on a steep angle. So we're thinking it's a rock bouncer.
Yeah, I just hope it's not something disappointing and another freaking mini micro thing.
No, I don't think this is micro.
This is going to be a 1/28 scale.
Yeah.
Not with these axles, because I've seen another video. You could actually read Curry on it. So I know for a fact these are Curry axles, and they don't make small ones.
Wouldn't it blow your mind if it was 8 scale?
Yeah.
I doubt it, but it blew my mind. The reason I would doubt it is because people want those axles for the Unimog and other things. So hopefully it's going to be able to go across their platform of 10 scale trucks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And hopefully they sell those axles at a reasonable price. And you don't have to buy like all the part trees and all that, man. It'd be great to just be able to pick up a set of those axles. That's just me talking, but
Yeah, that was the cool thing Red Cat done. Like Red Cat, when they released the Gen 8, they actually released just the portal axles. We could buy them to fit the Gen 7 then as well. It was a cool thing they done. Like, I think actually, Tank, you have a set of the portal axles from Red Cat, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's a handy thing they done. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Axial do something like that'd be nice, because then you just throw a set on your SEX 10 too as well.
Yep.
Buck is asking what's going to be the draw for this over what was the bomber, other than the portal axles. But maybe that's it. I mean, maybe that's enough. It's a rock racer. Why not have ground clearance so you're not clipping stuff at speed, right?
Yep.
Just an upgraded version of that.
I don't know what the cage going to look like, but it should look pretty much like that rock bouncer that you had. There's a reason they've done that truck the way it is for advertising. So
I'm gonna see if I can't find that picture of him at Axial Fest.
Oh yeah.
There was a video of him actually driving it. Wait, here it is. Oh, this is actually Greg's Instagram of the car. Hey, Pigeon Kicker is back. This is not him. What happened?
So what are we doing?
Hey Richie, if ever you can get me one of those Red Cat sign or those magnetic things for the screws, that'd be awesome.
I'll send him a text when we're done here. Yeah, and ask him. I'm sure because he had like a 4 foot long box with stuff come in.
Cool. The only thing, I'm in Canada, so he might say no for that. But if that's the case, I can give you a US UPS place to drop it off, and I can drive there and pick it up.
I'll ask him tonight because, yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys were taking like the hats and the mats and things, but they were all like in big packs. So I'm sure he will still have some of these going.
So the picture itself isn't being found. It's on Instagram here. Let me just open a new tab. Oh, it's not showing. It's gone. All right. Well, I can at least show you what is showing here. This is what he was in when they were at Axial Fest.
Okay, good.
Right
that
here.
does look like Axial tire rims.
See how straight that thing goes across?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if it's 4-steer? I didn't notice in the axles in that last one.
Yeah, see, like that's pretty much the same design as what you're showing there. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the plates or anything on the side. So wait, let's see. It's a little bit different. Because the other one cuts up a lot higher right here at this angle.
Mm-hmm.
But this was definitely, I saw people driving around it. This is from Axial Fest right here.
Cool.
yeah, I think it's going to be something like that, Tony, because that looks just completely straight across, flat at the bottom. Like.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. It's probably going to be a rock bouncer. No, I'm not. I don't know if it's first time, but I'm just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Everything's adding up to look that way.
Yeah.
Well, if they made it 4-steer, that would set it apart from their other trucks as well. So if you guys still have time, make it 4-steer.
Yeah, true. Or you can just buy the other axle and make it 4-steer, because some of the videos I've seen, you can actually read Curry on it. Therefore I'm thinking the rear is not 4-steer, because you'd see the link in front of it, just like you do on the other video I just showed.
Yeah, as long as they give you the option with 4-steer, but you don't have to modify the whole truck.
You're talking on the hub, right, Tank?
Yeah, and well, in front of the knuckle in the center,
Yeah.
there's no link going across it.
Yeah.
It's one of the videos. Wonder if I can find that video.
Well, I think it should also come with a tactic receiver and a Spectrum transmitter to just really piss off the people that have been complaining so much about the Spectrum receivers.
Definitely.
And the transmitters. Just really screw them. We can't even do anything when it comes out of the box.
Yeah.
Then we'll be like, they've been listening.
It's got a rear.
We wanted that tactic transmitter back, but we never said what kind of receiver we wanted.
That thing's got a weird tail on it. It's like remember the old Doom buggies from back in the days?
Yeah.
It's got a tail like the old Doom buggies.
Yeah, we've gone a long way, right? So it seemed like everybody had desert racers for the longest time.
Yeah.
Like those open buggy type sand rails, and now everything's going to these rock racers. Like, screw the beach.
Tony, you talking the Truggies?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Like the Kyosho Glamisphere, right? Nobody wants that anymore. We want this. Is Basher Boy still in here? I don't think he is.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to get out of here too. I'm glad that we got the camera and everything working, got linked up there, Tank. Glad everything worked good. And who did you say was having a chat tomorrow?
Steve O.D.
Steve-O? Okay, right on. I'll see what I can do to be there. But peace, fellas. See ya.
Thank you. If you want an automatic invite to the RC Talk or Steve O.D., send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, and I can put you on the list. As soon as I start the stream, I send everybody an email with the link to join.
1 second. Let me, all righty. I'll get that off to you. I already sent you an email before I got your email address.
Cool.
See you, fellas. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
I enjoyed it. I really did. It was a good chat. Bye.
Yep.
Have a good one.
That said, it's also 12:12, so I'm gonna end the live stream, and we'll stay in here to do the after hours chat, and we can start swearing and talking bad about companies. No, I'm just kidding. So we'll do a round table real quick to say bye to people. John Martin, why don't you start?
I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna probably cut out too. Got a long day of work and racing tomorrow night.
Awesome.
Cool. Good luck. Scottzilla.
See you guys next time. It was fun.
Cool. Richie.
Hi, guys.
Sean's RC Adventure.
Hey, guys. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Thanks for commenting and taking the time to be here. Tank, as usual, thanks for having me.
Not a problem. And I think you have something about green. You really like that green, I think, eh?
No, well, I just have, because I had the camouflage one, and then I just done the old one, so I just done a new T110 green as well.
Cool.
Good.
They look good.
I already had the the D90 camouflage, and I've done the original, the 71 green.
Cool.
I used to do the D110.
Cool. Well, thanks for jumping in.
Yeah.
Okay, Stony from CCXRC.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out in the chats, all the comments. Earl, Green Frog, everybody hanging on there. Bucks World, Bucks RC World. Thanks for hanging in for the long haul.
Cool. And thanks, guys, for jumping in. I got my trusty water here, so when we talk a lot, we don't cough. We appreciate you guys coming in. Don't forget on your way out to hit the thumbs up button. Really appreciate it, and it helps the algorithm to find the videos. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night on Steve O'D's RC channel. If not, see you next week on RC Talk.